Let me blast off and let's get started. Okay, we're early. Let's blast off. Do we have a blast off meme? Live early from Nevada. I should just say Las Vegas, honestly. I don't know why I'm saying Nevada. Live early from Las Vegas. Yeah, talking to Bernie and AOC before the rally. Are you and Bernie gonna hit up some sweet slot machines? Yes. Tell Jerma I said hi. He'll know what it means. I mean, that'd be great if you pulled up, you know? That'd be great if you pulled up. Love Jerma. He's great. Where the heck did my mouse go? Okay, live early from Las Vegas, talking to Anderson before the rally. Department of Education under fire. On the side. Love your work, bro. Break a leg out there today. Jerma is the only Twitch community gayer than yours. Yeah, I know. It's more queer than mine. It's kind of crazy. This community is pretty gay too, but I mean, Trump admin versus U.S. Constitution. Get in now. I got the blast off. Yes, the one that you guys are all sending me. I got it. Don't worry, I'm posting that one. Yeah. All right. Here it is. What? H calling you out? Calling out for a Ubisoft sponsor you took kind of ridiculous. Who's H calling me out? Dude, I take sponsors. Yeah. What's the problem? I play video games and some of those video game companies will pay me to play the video game. Like, what is the... It's a thing that every content creator does. Who gives a shit? Yeah, I know. I'm fake. I'm fake. I'm phony. You work out today? No, I did not, because I flew in. I flew into Vegas this morning. I bought a copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows on PC because I saw Hasanabi play the game on his Twitch stream on Wednesday, March 19th. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's right. No. In any case, do you have a rough time for the Bernie AOC interview? Yeah, at 12. His show's brother, then muscles already receding. Dude, that's what you think, dude. You can't see. The lighting is not great in here, but the musculature is on point. Anyway, all right, your arms are tired. There was no place for me to work out. I didn't have time. I took a poop and I literally started the stream. I'm here right now. I took a poop, I showered, and I started the stream. All right, let's get it twisted. Let's go. We blasted off. All right, let the people know. Let them know. Let them come through. Let the haters know, baby. Everybody always like Hassan is a flop tuber. What has he done? I don't understand. And then I'm out here interviewing Bernard, Sanders, and AOC at the same time at a rally that I was invited to. You know what I mean? It's like, what has he done? I will not be looking into what he has done. I'm just asking that question rhetorically with the hopes that none of my stupid audience members will ever go over there and Google what Hassan has done. What is he fucking, has he ever raised money or anything? Like, what has he ever done? Has he ever like interviewed people? All he does is drama, dude. JD Palm brought back his famous Diet Coke button. We're so back. Okay, I was gonna start out with something else, but we gotta start out with this first. That's crazy.
At the bottom of the desk.
Where's the Coke button?
It's right here. Everyone thinks that's the nuclear. Everyone thinks that's the nuclear weapon. They think it's a nuclear weapon. They say if I press this, it's the end of the world.
And then there's like
and it
50,
doesn't seem to work out that
50.
Doesn't that look beautiful though over there? But to me, you know what looks beautiful? The Gulf of America. Look at that.
Which one's better? Which one?
Now take the him.
That's crazy. He just pressed it. And it's kind of funny because in that moment, look, okay, look at this. Look, obviously it's the Diet Coke button. It's not the nuclear button, right? Obviously. Having said that, Laura Ingraham is in the fucking room with him and she's unsure. Okay. This is classic Trump, by the way. Very funny. But look at Laura Ingraham's face. Look.
They think it's a nuclear weapon. They say if I press this, it's the end of the world.
And then there's like
and it
50,
doesn't seem to work out that
50.
Doesn't that look beautiful though over there?
Like 50,000. like she's like, maybe this button actually melted the Panama Canal. Like, I don't know. I can't be sure. Is it bringing in a Diet Coke? You never know. You never know.
But to me, you know what looks beautiful? The Gulf of America. Look at that.
Which one's better? Which one?
Glazed. God, they're so lame. They're so lame. They're so lame. This is the if you stop clapping, Stalin will execute you meme, but real. Yeah. I wonder sometimes, like, I think about this stuff. I wonder, like, did Stalin also do a lot of cringe stuff? I don't know enough about, like, the minutia. I know that there was a lot of praise, obviously. I mean, like, but the way he carried himself, like, I mean, I know he did, like, cringe stuff. Like, he did a lot of Photoshop at the time when Photoshop didn't even exist. That was something that I heard about. He would, I think he like also would Photoshop himself closer to Lenin in photos to make it seem as though they were like closer than they actually were. So there is like a lot of insecure cringe shit that he did. But also, I don't know. I mean, you're talking about a dude who's it was a bank robber, right? Like that's kind of cool. Stalin was a manlet who was really obsessed with American Western rock. Anyway, yeah, this is very cringe stuff. So I saw this earlier. Yes, this is someone, I forget who it was, but I saw on Twitter, someone said that Trump is turning the White House into a Cracker Barrel. And I haven't stopped thinking about that. I have not stopped thinking about that tweet. And it is so perfect.
But here's what they're like more than anything. So this is the Declaration of Independence.
Wow.
And they ask that this be done. It's never been up. It's been in the vaults for many, many decades.
Nicolas Cage wanted to steal it. Let me tell you, Nicolas, you can't steal it from my room. This is my room. It's my house. It's the Oval. Believe me, folks, it's a perfect oval. That's right. You can't get it. Don't try to get the Declaration of Independence from my Oval.
And they said, we have to do something like drapes or something because the light eventually affects it. And
0% chance that's the original. The original is still absolutely in a vault. This is a very good copy, and that is still in order to maintain the idea that this is actually the original copy. They're putting it behind the drapes. No shot they would put the real Declaration of Independence behind that absolute dumbass. Okay, they're not going to put the Declaration of Independence behind that baboon who is going to give it to like Kid Rock. Okay, there is no shot. They were like, yes, Mr. President, yes, it's the real one. Yes, it's very cool. Isn't it very cool? It's the real one. Yep. Original papyrus. Okay. Yeah, totally. And then he's going to be like, look, Kid Rock, look at this. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. You want to be a cowboy, baby? Look at this. It's the Declaration I've declared. I'm declaring it. Touch it. Kid Diddler Rock, touch it now. Touch it. Come on. Come on. Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, he's going to be like, come on, kid. Open it. Open it. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to be one of the signatories. It's the original. Many people say John Hancock's got a big one. I have an even bigger one. People say I have an even better signature than John Hancock. Yeah, he's going to sign it. He's going to Sharpie it. Bring me the Sharpie. I'm signing it like an executive order. Oh, my God. Oh, Donald Trump signs the Declaration of Independence, claims to be a founding father. I can see it. I can see it happening. Oh, no. Oh, no. No auto pen. Unlike Biden, I got a real Sharpie. Don't we love it, folks? Bro. It's happening for sure. All right. Let's watch this stupid ass Declaration of Independence of the Oval Office. Never been up before.
The Declaration of Independence, Diet Coke. Yeah, that's a combination I never thought I'd be asking about in the White House. But after our interview in the diplomatic room, President Trump took us on an exclusive tour of the Oval Office.
So you brought how many paintings into the Oval Office this time? Very different from the
I'm going to
first
show
time.
you a lot. It's much different, never been like that. You had some of those paintings in vaults and safes for 100 years.
Wow.
They haven't been exposed.
How did you pick?
I went by the presidents. I picked presidents, all Almost all presidents, some Supreme Court justice after you.
Are you paving over the grass here?
What was happening is that's supposed to have events. Every event you have, it's soaking wet.
Yeah.
It's soaking wet, and people can't. And the
Bro, no way, dude, that's crazy. He's like, I'm paving over the rose garden. No more roses. Where are the roses? It's all just garden. It's all grass. Grass gets wet.
women with the high heels, it's just too much.
That's who did the Kavanaugh.
That's where
Kavanaugh
we did.
thing.
That's right.
Amy Coney Barrett.
And the grass just, it doesn't work, and we have a gorgeous stone and everything else.
Okay.
But, you know, we use it for press conferences, and it doesn't work because the people fall into the, you know, into the wet.
The roses stay, the grass goes.
The roses stay. No, it's a rose garden. No, all of this stays. Just the center section. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna be more beautiful. Look at that view over there. See that?
Pretty nice.
Look at that. How is that? Pretty good?
Pretty beautiful.
Bro, listen, I'm not. Oh, right on time, actually. Oh, you got me a coffee? Oh, you're the GOAT. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dude, I was just about to say, look at how fucking exposed Fox News' camera is. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Just the center section. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna.
Like, dude, you're fucking filming the president, dog. Put a goddamn filter on that lens. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, he brought an ND filter. Wait, did it F? As soon as you walked in, it F? What is happening? No, I don't know. People are saying F. Says you, Lamau? Oh my God. Bernard Sanders just told, oh my God. Well, it's about to be a saucy one. Bernie Sanders tells Reed Epstein that he wants some people to run as independents outside of the Democratic Party. This will make the anti-Bernie cow furious, but Dan Osborne running well against Harris in NE Sen last year kickstarted that discussion. Oh, I guess I know what I'm going to be talking to him about. Oh, buddy. Anyway, he's going to ask you to run. No, he's not. Don't be ridiculous. But yeah, let's get back to this silliness.
More beautiful. Look at that view over there. See that?
Pretty nice.
I think
Look
we
at
don't have
that.
to leave yet.
How is that? Pretty good?
Pretty
Am I
beautiful.
crazy?
It's a great place.
So you thought there's no doubt you're
No, I
coming
meant
back
like-
into office when you walked out of here.
Well, I felt
Like,
that,
we can
but
leave
I
at
didn't know.
like
that- that's-
11:30.
And let me say,
Or is it really far?
I didn't know
No?
if I was going to run because I knew how much I won that election by. But if I thought I didn't win the election, I absolutely wouldn't have run.
Wow.
But
Okay.
because of the fact I did so well, it was such a horrible.
But if you didn't
election.
run, they would never come after you legally. They never would have done all that to you. If you didn't run, they would have let you alone.
I was told, and so I took a big chance.
Yeah. You sure did.
I took a big risk, actually.
In the mugshot.
Nobody's ever told me that. What you just said, nobody's ever said it. That's exactly correct. If I didn't run, none of this.
Oh, no. They wouldn't have had any investigation. None
Look,
of it would
they
have.
hated me, but you have to get on with your
They'd
life.
be on to the next target.
Right.
They would have been on to the next
Very
target.
interesting. You're right about that.
When I talk to Bernie, I'm going to make Laura Ingraham look like the most contentious journalist you've ever seen. Okay? I am going to glaze so hard, dude. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. But I mean, I'll try not to. I'll try my very best.
But that's a pretty big. That's a pretty big gamble.
That was a big risk. So this is the Oval Office, and we've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort. We've taken a lot of great paintings out of the vault. And I don't know, maybe you could circle that somehow. So here's a question I ask. So Reagan has a place of prominence, and George Washington has a place of prominence. And I've asked this question maybe 200 times. People come in. I said, so who would you put in the place of prominence, George Washington or Ronald Reagan? Who would you put?
Washington.
So far, it's 219-0. And they like Reagan.
Oh, I love Reagan.
But here's what they like more than anything. So this is the Declaration of Independence.
Wow.
And they ask that this be done. It's never been up. It's been in the vaults for many, many decades. And they said, we have to do something like drapes or something because the light eventually affects it. And it's very cool.
Dude, I love, like, how is this man not dying or dead? Like, he's out of breath walking around the fucking White House, man. He's like, it's very cool. It blows my mind that he is literally the healthiest American of all time. Okay. I'm not even joking. Like, everything about him screams, this man has heart disease. How the fuck is he alive? He doesn't do any exercise whatsoever. No exercise at all. Okay. Yeah, little in the bottom. Calm down. No exercise. He's obese. He thinks exercise. Oh, that's a big F. I don't know. I don't know why there's like a major glitch. It's weird. No, stream's not dropping, but there's like a massive glitch. No, I think it's not the HDMI cable. I think it like, I mean, the screen looks like it's melting, like it's like tearing. But it's weird because it's back, I know, but on the bandwidth side, like it doesn't. I'm on 6.3. I'm good. Like I have enough up. No, the whole screen. Yeah, whole screen. Could be like a GPU issue maybe, but I doubt it. Anyway, it won't happen when we switch over to the IRL backpack. So what I was saying was, what the fuck was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, doesn't work out. Claims that man has a finite battery. Okay, and every time you work out, you're actually closer to death because you're depleting your battery. Drinks Diet Coke, eats hamburgers from McDonald's exclusively. And it's just, he is the healthiest American at this age group. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, dude. It doesn't make sense. You know what he is? You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of my grandpa who died. He had Alzheimer's as well, but he died at the age of like 94. Okay. And that dude drank so much alcohol and smoked cigarettes all the time. He would do a thing where he would make köfte, which is meatballs, Turkish meatballs, okay? And he would place bread underneath the grill so the bread would be, so all the fat would drip onto the bread. He would eat that bread with the köfte. It was the fattiest thing I have ever put in my mouth, okay? It was delicious, but like that's what he would eat every fucking day. And this dude survived till 94. It makes no sense. And it's just like when I think of Trump, I think of my grandfather in that way, where like you got the Brian Johnson style people who are like, I eat 7 vitamins for breakfast. And, you know, at 12:15, I drink my first daily green shake or whatever. And I go to sleep at 8:15 every day. Like that guy is not going to have the same quality of life as Donald Trump, and he's not going to live as long as Donald Trump. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Donald Trump, out of breath, walking around the White House, healthiest American at that age. Don't know how, don't know why, it just is the case. It's called a pact with the devil? Yeah, no, that's Dick Cheney. Doesn't have a heart. Has a machine keeping him alive. Had like 8 heart attacks. Still kicking.
Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday.
Wow.
Wow.
Think Joe Biden would do this? I don't think so. Do you think he'd think of it? Do you think he knows what it is?
Joe Biden can do
look
that?
at it. So, but
He said Joe Biden doesn't know what the Declaration of Independence is. Bitch, Joe Biden was there when it was being signed. What are you talking about? Barely not a signatory, but barely missed signing it, okay?
None of these pictures were up. Oh, you know, very few. It's like very little. And it's been great.
Now, there was a lot made on another network about your bringing in the gold accents to Trumpify the Oval Office.
It needed a little life.
So you have the mantle and you have the cherubs from,
right.
Is that from Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, that's actually, they're gold, all gold, look. And you know, it's angels. They say angels bring good luck. And we need a lot of luck in this country with what they've done over the last 4 years. So, take a look.
Yeah,
you know,
we do. It's just after. I mean, we did, but we certainly do now. Okay, we did before. He's not wrong, but we definitely need it now. Definitely.
Secret. I don't know if you're going to waste your time putting this on, but throughout the years, people have tried to come up with a gold paint that would look like gold, and they've never been able to do it. You've never been able. Look at that look. You've never been able to match gold with gold paint. That's why it's gold. And this is very important. Very proud of this Gulf of America. And in fact, Elon said to me, you know,
why does this asshole have this there all the time? I thought this was just for, like, you know, when he's doing press briefings and he goes, look at what I did. Turns out he just keeps it there. Like, look at this. Gulf of America, bold text, larger text than North Atlantic Ocean. Larger text than Caribbean Sea, Gulf of America.
In the Gulf of America.
We're so stupid. We are so dumb. We are becoming increasingly dumber and dumber. We are literally devolving. Dude, I'm so serious. I am so for real about this. America is becoming a dumber country at an alarming rate. We were already pretty fucking stupid and pretty fucking violent. Now we are, like, it's a cliche to say idiocracy, but literally idiocracy. Like, it is happening and much faster than Mike Judge ever could have predicted. I hate the oh, it's idiocracy memes, but, like, I mean, this is basically the equivalent. What he's doing right there is basically the equivalent of, like, making it so that only Mountain Dew is in the water fountains in the White House. Okay, this is like one step removed from that.
He was saying, and he said it naturally. He said it so routinely. He said, yeah, the capsule, you know, is landing in the Gulf of America. So I called Elon, where is it dropping down? He said, Gulf of America. How cool is that, right?
What do you think all these presidents would think right now about
I think
the
they'd
state
be proud
of the
of our country. I think a year ago they would have been disgraced by our country. And I think today.
Yeah, no, they definitely would love your situation. They definitely. I mean, there's plenty of them alive that just hate you. So it's not that far-fetched to assume most of them would be like, what are you saying? First of all, Richard Nixon would have called him the F slur. Okay, he would have been like, this queer is in the White House. What the hell happened? FDR would be like, I wish polio killed me. I wish, actually, most of them would call him gay. And the first couple would be like, where are the slaves? Why is there a woman in the White House? What the fuck is going on? They would look at the presidents and see Barack Obama and go, you did what? That's what they would say. Okay. Not great. Not great guys initially. Okay. In the beginning, not so great. And towards the end, they probably all still would have called him gay because he is zesty. And I like that about him. That's like the only thing that I like about him. And then Ronald Reagan, just like Joe Biden, would say, abubba the, because they both had dementia. All right.
They're proud of our country. This is the Resolute desk, by the way. I had that just redone by an unbelievable group. They do only the White House furniture. They do only very special. This is the Resolute desk. Many great presidents sat behind that desk, and many didn't. I mean, you know, they have 7. When you're president, they give you a choice of 7 desks. This is the one.
Why? Why did you want this?
Just like I like the history. You had Reagan, you had Kennedy. That was the famous one with John, who I knew very well, and he was a friend of mine. He was a great guy. He would have been maybe president someday. He would have been a real chance to be president. He was going to get into politics. He was actually a great guy, John. But remember when he was a young boy, the picture of him at the bottom of the desk.
Where's the Coke button?
It's right here. Everyone thinks that's the nuclear. Everyone thinks that's the nuclear weapon. They think it's a nuclear weapon. They say if I press this, it's the end of the world.
Oh, I love the in that moment, there is a brief moment there where you can't see Laura Ingraham on camera, but off camera she goes, oh, where I swear to God, in my headcanon, she was a little uncertain on whether or not that was the Diet Coke button or something terrible was going to happen. She goes, oh, ha, ha, ha. Don't press it. You pressed it.
It seemed to work out that
50 to 50.
Doesn't that look beautiful, though, over there? But to me, you know what looks beautiful? The Gulf of America. Look at that.
Which one's better? Which one?
And I'll take the Declaration of Independence. I think so. Isn't that cool?
When's the first time you signed? The way you sign your name, it's just people are so fascinated. But have you had that signature since you were little?
Pretty much.
That's crazy. Bro. Mr. President, the way you sign is so sick. God damn, dude. God damn.
It's become sharper. In other words, if I look at it from 20 years ago, it was similar, but it was.
That is an entirely different signature. Like, what are you?
And you like when your staff secretary reads out the executive orders to you, and you're sitting
No, I only
here?
do that for the media, for the fake news.
Okay.
This way, Yeah, they read it out. And, you know, I'll do now, because I don't even have to move. I'll do them, I'll sit here, I'll do them.
Is the battery fully charged?
They get a kick when I'm doing other work and doing a news conference. When you had another guy that couldn't name his favorite ice cream, they always used to ask him, what's your favorite ice cream? Vanilla. Oh, great. He's done a press conference, ladies and gentlemen. It was crazy.
Will you talk to him again, do you think?
Yeah, I'll talk
Joe
to
Biden.
him. Sure.
Do you ever call any former president? Do you call any of the former presidents?
Not much.
No.
A lot was made out of the fact that I got along very well with President Obama, right? You saw that.
Yeah, it seems so.
I can, you know, I can do things that a lot of.
I can't, like, he's not wrong about Joe Biden getting non-contentious press conferences and still failing, but it's kind of wild to say that while you are getting your shit sucked sideways by Laura Ingraham in the Oval Office like you're fucking Billy Boy Clinton, okay? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, they would ask him what his favorite ice cream is. It's like, dude, they're asking you what your favorite ice cream is. Her previous question wasn't even a question at all. She just said, your signature is so sweet, Mr. President. I love the way you sign paper, Mr. President. That's not even an interview. That barely reads as an interview.
You were friends with pretty much all of them.
I just didn't like the job they did. Because it's not about friends. I didn't like the job they did. They let our country down.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Anyway, we're gonna move on in a second. I wish he was president on a reality TV show. Dude, that was my point. That is what I said. I said the perfect solution to this is Trump is in prison 24/7 with cameras on him 24/7. He gets to basically run a TV show from prison. We tell him he's still the president. And it's like, it's perfect. You get to max out on the content, okay? You get to have all the content on the planet. It is fantastic. It's amazing. Yeah, the Truman Show, but with Trumpman Show. Exactly. It would be amazing. It would be fantastic. It would literally bring back ratings to television. There's a new stream sniping has become a nightmare for IRL creators, but what is it? Twitch and YouTube streamers like Valkyrie and iShowSpeed have been approached by fans in public, often with terrifying results. Oh, this is I'm briefly mentioned in it. In August 2024, popular political streamer was live streaming from an Uber when a car pulled up next to him and appeared to ask the driver, "Is Hassan with you, bro? Just keep going." Piker earthed the driver of the vehicle he was in. That's fucking insane. Yeah, this is a stream sniping article. Why is there a dead person on your bed? Because we had to wake up really early. Anyway, Donald Trump here. We got to move soon. We're going to move in the direction of the rally. And but before I do that, here, let's take a look at the education department dying by executive order. Also, predictably, the executive order will still allow the Department of Education to collect debt. Shocking. Because I was like, maybe the silver lining in all of this is that you get to, maybe the silver lining in all of this is that you basically get to have, no more student loan debt. And I was, of course, I thought maybe they privatize it. They would like hand it off to like a private company to collect or whatever so they can make more money off of it. But no, they're just going to keep it. They're going to keep the one function of the Department of Education.
Executive order today to begin dismantling the U.S. Department of Education. If he can, the move, if completed, would fulfill a promise he made during his campaign. Weijia Zhang is at the White House for us. Weijia, what more do we know about this?
Well, good morning. This will largely be a ceremonial event. The order will direct the Education Secretary, Linda McMahon, to facilitate the closure of the department she heads, which has long been a rallying cry of President Trump and his supporters. In a statement, the White House said the order will empower parents, states, and communities to take control and improve outcomes for all students. And a senior administration official says the order does not impact Title I, which is a program that helps students from low-income families, student loans, or a law that ensures special education and services for students with disabilities. Republicans have talked about shuttering the Department of Education for decades, and the Trump administration has already cut nearly half of the agency's staff. But to officially close the department, it would take an act of Congress. The president is expected to sign the executive order today in a ceremony attended by several Republican governors, as well as educators and parents. Adriana.
All right, Weija, huge change there. Thank you so much.
The president of the United States is expected to sign this executive order later on this afternoon during an event at the White House. And yes, it could have huge effects not only on schools here in New York City, but across the country as well. Important to remember that actually closing the federal Department of Education takes an act of Congress, which created it in 1979. But short of that, the president can dictate what the department does or doesn't do. The president has already slashed the department's workforce in half. New York City gets about $2 billion each year from the department to fund important programs in its schools. While we haven't seen the text of this executive order just yet, losing some or all of that money would be devastating. What could be on the chopping block? Well, the city could lose money for so-called Title I schools, which educate predominantly low-income students, meaning the achievement gap between rich and poor students could widen. The city could...
Yeah, they don't care about that at all. That's kind of the purpose of this. Yeah, it's all... The Department of Education is like its major function is, I think it's like responsible for 10% of the overall funding, and 90% of it still comes from like local taxes. And there's a lot of issues with the way that tax structure works to begin with that exacerbates inequality, educational outcomes across the board. And outside of that, though, like a lot of the funding initiatives revolve around students with disability, low-income students, like people who desperately need who desperately need this funding, and also schools who desperately need some guidance from a federal agency. And the federal agency also operates as a regulatory enforcement mechanism on schools, considering that the entire Brown v. Board of Education stuff happened and like desegregation was somewhat of a failed initiative even after that, but it still is somewhat of a failed initiative right now, even though it's not like technically legal and schools are still fairly segregated. This all but destroys the last like protection against that sort of thing. And it's a really awful thing to do is adding any sort of setback whatsoever to the public education structure, especially when, you know, there is already incredible inequality on that side. So really cool stuff, really wonderful stuff, just dismantling the government. The thing that they're doing, the reason why they're doing this pretty much is because this has been the dream of the white supremacist, white evangelical Protestant movement that Paul Weyrich tapped into with the moral majority all the way back in like the 60s and onwards, where he realized that these guys wanted to maintain segregation in schools. And that's why the school choice initiative began as well. It was a really good way to privatize schools and abolish teachers' unions. And it was like there was a lot of momentum from people in the evangelical movement because they could just like advocate for this kind of segregation by claiming it was for religious freedom. So that's the situation in front of us. They're moving in that direction so that everywhere is it's like a Betsy DeVos style paradise, like what Betsy DeVos did in Michigan. They want to do that all around the country, basically. Undermine public institutions. There's no accountability whatsoever now. There's no centralized regulatory mechanism that tries to ensure that there's like educational parity, and it makes it easier to privatize what remains of these like publicly funded schools.
Would also lose funding to help students with disabilities. One caveat here, important to remember, Education Secretary Linda McMahon has said that she is not in favor of cutting spending on Title I programs or on those that help disabled.
Yeah, this will specifically harm rural communities as well. Those schools are insanely poor. These are their own constituents, except it doesn't matter because they're like, they, one, obviously don't care about poor people and rural people at all. And two, it doesn't matter. They will just be like, oh, just homeschool your children. We will become an even dumber country as a consequence of this.
Students. Meal programs could also be at risk, which is significant since some students rely on schools to provide them with the bulk of the food that they eat each day. The president has spoken about closing the DOE for months now. He has said that the department wastes taxpayer dollars and is made up of, quote, radicals, zealots, and Marxists. He issued this directive to McMahon, his education secretary.
I told Linda, I hope you do a great job and put yourself out of a job. And what I want to do is let the states run schools.
Who's going to be the victim? Americans' kids, America's school children.
And college students could also be affected. Those who receive Pell Grants and student loans could be massively impacted by today's announcement. The repercussions could be wide-ranging, and the executive order is expected to spawn lawsuits across the country. We've seen plenty of those suits already in these first couple months of the Trump administration. We're live on the Upper East Side this morning. Kurt and Tashani, back to you.
Robert, doesn't the administration need congressional approval first?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Yeah. Sorry. Say that one more time. You mean there needs to be congressional approval? That's got to be a joke, Linda. There is no more congressional approval. It means nothing. Who's going to stop them? Chuck Schumer? I laugh at that notion. Thank you.
Doesn't the administration need congressional approval first?
Yes, this requires an act of Congress. Congress created the Department of Education in 1979. Congress would have to shutter it, but this could certainly set the groundwork for that to begin happening.
All right, thank you.
Police forced to end a town hall in Illinois after heated confrontations with constituents. Pro-Palestinian protesters interrupting Democratic Congressman Sean Casten.
Sir, sit down. Show some respect for everybody who is here. Show some respect for the people who are here. People did not come here to hear you. Show some respect for the people in this district.
What you're saying is I'm not going to get my way when my people are being slaughtered, and I want you to stop funding them.
If you would like to run for office, run for office.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You are the most...
Chat, we are... okay, chat, we're gonna now make our way to the Bernie rally ahead of time to link up with both AOC and also link up with AOC. Oh, are we doing the lapels? Then I should probably wear a jacket instead. Link up with AOC and Bernard Sanders, chat.
Sir, get off get off the stage right now.
Police arrived after that man jumped onto the stage, as you saw there, and Casten took a break, but the interruptions continued when he returned. He eventually told the audience that it was the police's decision to end this event.
Now to the Trump administration's immigration crackdown as it escalates its attacks on a federal judge in the legal battle over the deportation flights of hundreds of Venezuelans. Our chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce is tracking the very latest. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Lindsay. Well, the Trump administration is now facing a federal judge's deadline in just hours. The court demanding more information about these deportation flights and whether they violated the judge's order. This morning, the court demanding answers, giving the Trump administration until noon today to turn over information about those hasty deportation flights carrying hundreds of Venezuelan migrants who the White House says are violent gang members.
Our lawyers are working on this. We will answer appropriately.
But so far, the administration has been stonewalling. Judge James Boasberg says he wants specifics about when exactly the flights took off and left U.S. airspace, after the administration ignored his verbal directive to turn the planes around and return the migrants to the U.S. immediately. Boasberg writing that he's seeking this information not as an unnecessary judicial fishing expedition, but to determine if the order was deliberately flouted, and if so, what the consequences should be. But the White House escalating its fight with the judiciary.
They are trying to dictate policy from the President of the United States. They are trying to clearly slow walk this administration's agenda, and it's unacceptable.
Boasberg, acting within his authority, is examining the president's use of a rarely used law, the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, to deport the Venezuelan migrants with little to no due process. The administration insists the men deported were all gang members, but has not released their identities and provided little evidence of the threat they posed, citing privacy concerns.
We're not going to reveal the operational details of a counterterrorism operation for quite obvious reasons.
Asked if the country is nearing a constitutional crisis, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer weighing in.
Our democracy is at risk because Donald Trump shows that he wishes to violate the laws in many, many different ways.
The president even calling for the impeachment of Boasberg. And now sources tell ABC News Elon Musk, the world's richest man, has been making maximum donations up to $3,500 to the congressional campaigns of several Republicans who have publicly spoken out against Boasberg and backed calls for his impeachment. But Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska is warning of the dangers of the administration's showdown with the judiciary.
When the court's orders are defied, that weakens our courts. When the people no longer believe that the system of justice is there for them, what do we have in this country?
And now this morning, sources tell us that the Trump administration is considering dramatically expanding the role of the U.S. military along the southern border. The plan, sources say, includes creating a buffer zone along the border that would allow military personnel to temporarily hold migrants who cross into the U.S. illegally until federal law enforcement arrives. George.
And Mary, the president spoke with President Zelensky of Ukraine yesterday.
He did, and after speaking for an hour, Ukrainian President Zelensky says he is prepared for a 30-day ceasefire focused on energy and other civilian infrastructure targets. He says he hopes this would be the first step toward a lasting peace. It comes after the president had a lengthy conversation with Vladimir Putin, the Russian president agreeing to a limited halt on strikes on energy targets, though George, he appears resistant to a broader ceasefire deal.
Okay, Mary, thanks.
A Georgetown University researcher has been detained by ICE over claims he was actively spreading Hamas propaganda and promoting anti-Semitism on social media. Bardar Khan Suri is the latest person caught up in the Trump administration's crackdown on who they call activists across college campuses. CBS News legal reporter and attorney Katrina Kaufman joins me now in Studio 55 to walk us through those claims. So what is the Department of Homeland Security suggesting?
So as you said, they're claiming that this researcher was promoting Hamas propaganda and anti-Semitism on social media. They're also saying that he has a close connection to a senior advisor to Hamas. And on that basis, they're using the same law that's been used to detain the Palestinian activist from Colombia, Mahmoud Khalil. It's this obscure provision of the Immigration and Nationality Act that says that the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has the right to deport non-citizens if he thinks that they are adverse to U.S. foreign policy interests. And on that basis, this researcher has now also been sent to Louisiana, where Mahmoud Khalil is also currently being detained.
So what does the record show? In other words, is what the state and the Department of Homeland Security alleging accurate?
So far, we don't have any evidence. Georgetown University has released a statement. They say that they're not aware of any illegal activity by this researcher. He's been here doing doctoral research on peace building in Iraq and Afghanistan, Vlad, and he is here on a valid student visa.
All right, so this has shades, of course, of the case of Mahmoud Khalil. I guess the question that I have is the Department of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, the Secretary of State, are able to deem anybody who they see as even just simply protesting a war as someone who is somehow a threat to the United States and thus needs to be deported. So then it's sort of a slippery slope. Anybody can be designated in this fashion, even American citizens.
Absolutely, Vlad, and that's why people should be concerned about this and take it very seriously, because even if you don't agree with the rhetoric of, Mahmoud Khalil, who was a leading figure in Colombia's protests, we don't know that much about this researcher. It's such a broad law, potentially, the way they could interpret it, that, international students on these campuses are now very scared. I know they're walking around with passports. They're worried about what could happen to them here, because who knows who else will be deemed as adverse to U.S. foreign policy interests under this law. And we're also going to see how the courts deal with this. Mahmoud Khalil's case is still going. Right now, it's all about the habeas petition to get him released, but we'll also ultimately see it reflect how the government is using this provision.
Wow. All right, Katrina Kaufman here in Studio 55, breaking it down for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
as always, appreciate it.
A hearing set for anti-Israel activist Mahmoud Khalil in Louisiana tomorrow over his deportation. It comes as a judge rules to move his separate detainment case to very blue New Jersey.
Todd Pyro is here with more. Hey, Todd.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Former Columbia University grad student.
Driving. All systems go. And just swapped. Unfortunately, your driver had to cancel. Wait, what the hell? That's weird.
He was watching the stream.
I don't know what happened. No, he like picked it and then canceled at the same time. All right, let's see. Hold on.
Oh shit, I almost ate it.
This is a black Tesla Model 3.
More EVs. Are we swapped over?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
I'm looking at the chat to see if it's like, is the audio good?
I don't know, ask them. Go ahead.
Good, all good. Okay, that's what they're saying.
It's your little...
I think that's probably it, yeah. All right, everybody, we're on our way right now to the Bernard Sanders rally, the Bernie Sanders AOC rally, where they're fighting oligarchy, and I'm actually going to be able to talk to them today as well, do a little interview with them before the rally starts, but I think this is it. Yeah.
Yes.
We're doing great. How about yourself? I do. It's, can you mute it just to be safe?
Yes, I can. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry.
Did it work?
Perfect. You guys are going to the Craig Ranch Amphitheater.
Yeah. It's okay.
That's public, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be early.
Really, what's the ETA?
53.
22 minutes.
Yeah, 53.
Nice. I have an ND filter because it's the middle of the day.
I saw. Yeah. It's
For the
very
WPPI?
dark.
I can turn it up.
Or what?
Are you here for the WPPI?
What's that?
Photography convention?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Do you do photography?
I do photography, yeah.
Yeah, what kind of photography?
Mainly stills.
That's cool.
Yeah. Went to the convention the other day, checked it out. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
We are here for the rally, the Bernie rally.
Bernie rally?
Yeah, there's a Bernie rally today.
Bernie Sanders?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. You like Bernie?
I know him. I don't like him. I don't dislike him.
Mm-hmm.
I just surprised that he's having a rally right now.
Yeah, he's doing it's time to get up off our asses and get back to work rally to try to get people to, to try to get people to ensure that, yeah, he's like, he's got smoke for everybody right now. He's got smoke for the Democrats. He's got smoke for the Republicans. He's saying like we got to do more for the citizens, for the American citizens. And I feel like the administration doing some scary stuff in general with the administrative state and talking about, this guy's talking about abolishing the Department of Education today.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's more of a critique on that and how to move forward, try to figure out a way to get out of the bind that we're in.
Well, like when it comes to the Department of Education, what are they doing for us? Because I know this, the education, they're not helping the kids. What is it doing?
What is the Department of Education doing?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that it does, specifically for like disabled students, like setting.
Cool. You need all that.
There's a lot of funding that it. There's a lot of funding on the programs such as that one. There is some kind of regulatory mechanism that it maintains over schools, so people aren't just like teaching random crazy shit, you know what I mean, in schools, stuff like that. Big part of it is also student loans, obviously. Trump is definitely keeping that part. He's not abolishing student loan debt, it seems.
Well, I don't think he's going to get rid of helping kids get, special needs kids and stuff too.
We'll see. He already cut a bunch of they just passed a continued resolution that gave Trump the power to cut a bunch of these programs, like mental health programs that help people struggling with like mental health and things like that. So
some of the challenges I see right now in all of it is that this last administration went through, and I mean, how much money is being spent on stupid stuff, but a lot of the stupid stuff, like a trans Sesame Street in Iraq. Why are we spending money on that?
Yeah, you're talking about the USAID stuff. Huh?
Yeah, but that's the thing is, if you're spending that kind of money, but the kids our school, we test at the bottom of the barrel. How do we get that better? When you're spending that much money on it, And the United States kids are just dumb as a box of rocks compared to the majority of the other countries, and we spend more money than anybody. What's wrong with it? That's the question. How do we fix it?
No, I agree. I think our education system is absolutely awful. The thing is, like, Trump always talks about Norway, and talks about, like, China. He's like, these guys have so much better education than we do, right? And he's always talking about that. And it's like, those countries don't have private education. We do. They have a very different approach. They understand that the next generation must be properly educated so that we can have a competitive labor force. And I feel like we're moving in the opposite direction. If we want to fix education, I think the real solution is to make sure that, you know, we have a proper regulatory mechanism and no room for private schools or charter schools and things like that, and to bring up the public structure to resemble some of these other countries that have significantly better outcomes. You know?
Yeah.
I know it sounds like a dream in America, but.
Well, the other thing that you see right now is with those countries you're talking about, like China and, you know, like Asians and stuff like that. It's not just the schools; it's the family unit is also that way. You know, it's a big deal to be, you know, educated and smart and take care of your. And the parents are on top of the kids to make sure that they study, and, you know, it's just normal for them. To where here in the U.S., it's just like, we're gonna go skateboarding today. Bye, Mom. You know, is your homework done? Oh, I'll do it later.
I mean,
so part of it's the family unit too.
Sure, but you know, you can't control. You can't, like, enforce culture, right? If that's the problem, like, the best you can do is still try to bring up the at the government level, at least, like, try to bring up the quality of education to the best of your ability. And make it so that people actually enjoy going to school. You know, like, one of the big problems in America is school classroom sizes. Schools are so underfunded. They got 40 students to a classroom. Teachers can't deal with 40 students, you know? It's crazy. It's disastrous. And when the product is bad, then the teachers are already overworked. They're not getting paid enough. And on top of that, they have to take care of 40 kids. Nobody wants to go to school. Nobody wants to pay attention. And then it reflects in the results.
We're also more prone to pay a guy playing football or baseball millions of dollars. And
that too, yeah.
Crap about the people shaping our children. I mean, like my grandson, we have custody of him. He's here in the North District. When he first got there, we went and met, you know, the teacher meetings and stuff. His math teacher, 122 kids for one woman.
That's
she has 3 classes, and she goes, well, at least he's in my class. And we're like, well, no. He goes, no, I'm physically in that classroom. She has his classroom where she's at. Then there's a camera that projects her onto 2 other classes.
That's insane.
Where they use sheets to help.
Yeah, no, that's unacceptable. And, that's so totally, utterly insane. But see, that's what I mean. Like, that's not happening in Sweden. That's not happening in Norway. Yeah. As a matter of fact,
but
Sweden,
it's happening here.
They
and
did
in
that.
Vegas, that's the other part that pisses you off too. Because we get the federal, but we also have state funds. This place generates over $1 billion a month.
Yeah.
And you can't help the kids here?
Yeah. Well, they built stadiums with that money, you know?
Yep.
Exactly. I think our expenditure priorities are completely out of whack. And all of that serves the interests of corporations and the wealthy rather than, like, regular old citizens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's a big part of what Bernie talks about, I think, is basically, like, getting back to some kind of common sense, some kind of normalcy in the way that the government works. Because, like, the U.S. aid funding stuff, when you talk about, like, you know, Trans-Sesame, what is it?
Yeah,
Sesame Street
yeah.
Or whatever. Like, all that stuff it's pennies, right? Like, it's nothing. As a matter of fact, like, the Doge stuff that they were talking about, like, Elon was coming out and being like, oh, you know, we were cutting $8 billion here and $10 billion there. Like, there was an investigation that was conducted, and they looked into, like, the actual dollar value of the things they cut. It's not even $1 billion. Like, they were saying they were cutting, you know, hundreds of billion. They haven't even cut $1 billion in expenditures. Yeah. And the USAID funding got restored by by the Supreme Court anyway. So it's the one area where, like, I don't even necessarily disagree all that much in terms of foreign aid and in terms of, like, where the money gets spent. But that's the one thing that the Supreme Court restored already. I'm more scared about the federal government layoffs because, like, there's a lot of people who are underemployed in this country. There's a lot of people who don't make enough money. There's a lot of people that, you know, don't have any benefits package because they're not like regular W-2 wage laborers with any protection whatsoever. And on top of that, you got the one like bastion, the last bastion of like middle class jobs in the federal government, and you're cutting that by the tens of thousands for no discernible reason. I'm like, things are going to start breaking, you know?
Well, the interesting thing is with the first round of them was just saying you had to come back into the office, and they lost like 75 million of them, or some amazing amount, just by saying you have to come back to the office and work.
No, they wanted to change the remote work structure back to like office, back to office work.
Yeah.
Which I don't really care about, to be honest. Like, I don't really care if people work from home. I mean, I get to work from home.
Depending on what it is, in my opinion, when it comes to work from home and stuff, I think you get more done in an office setting than you do sitting at home. But it also depends on what the career is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're just adding up numbers in a column, it doesn't matter where you do it at.
Yeah, I think it's mostly jobs like that. I don't think the federal government is like letting people that need to go and like check the factory floor or whatever to make sure that everything's up to par, work from home and be like, all right, I made it up. I'm doing regulation from my house.
But then you get the guys who are sitting there, you know, they have their government job, but they're also working a second job because they're only doing a little bit of work on the government stuff. That doesn't make me happy. I lost my career when Biden took over.
Wait, what did you do?
I used to work in the oil and gas industry.
Oh, you work in the oil and gas? Wait, so in Vegas or
in Pennsylvania?
Moved oh, you did? Yeah. You worked in fracking?
Not kind of. Well, we dealt with explosives on our end of it. We were the ones who put the holes in the casing in the earth.
Uh-huh.
And then they would, if it's something that needed to be fracked, they would frack through our holes. If not, it's just where the conventional oil and gas comes through.
So you're originally from Pennsylvania?
No, I'm originally from Southern California, but for 22 years I worked in the oil and gas industry.
Yeah, and then you moved to Pennsylvania for that.
I lost my whole career, my whole life due to that. I lost all my pension, all of that over losing my job back when he took over.
So what happened? Like the company did layoffs because they were worried?
Most of ours was all federal work. 70% of what our company did was on federal lands. And once Biden took over, he didn't sign any federal land leases till like the last 3 months of his presidency.
Uh-huh.
So when you make, I made a good wage, got taken care of. And
it's funny because you drive a Tesla.
Actually, I have to rent. I work 105 hours a week now, and I rent this. This is the only way I can survive.
Yeah.
Hey, I work 7/15s.
So why'd you rent a Tesla?
Because there's no maintenance on them.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Tires and windshield wiper fluid.
Yeah.
I mean, I started off with my Nissan Murano, but I put 114,000 miles in 11 months on it. And then you're talking about, within that, you're talking oil changes about every 10 to 12 days. You're talking transmission services and all that. Every time you do that, like that, oil change is 2 hours for me.
Yeah.
By the time I go drive there, get it done, get back. But that's 2 hours I lose working.
Yeah.
So this, I have none.
Yeah, no, for sure.
About every 60,000 miles, I'll get new tires.
Plus is a rent. You said your rent is? Mm-hmm. So I guess like worst case, the only downside from what I understand is that like if something goes wrong in a Tesla, it just like kind of bricks the car. So you have to just like send it in and you have to wait a long period of time to get it back. But since you're renting it, you just like rent another, I assume.
Well, if something happened, I would just get a new car.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that's one of the nice things. I've never had that. I've never had that happen yet. I mean, I've had to switch in cars. Like I got almost 161,000 miles on this, man. I'll drive the crap out of this thing till it's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a EV2 for my daily driving. it's pretty easy. I'm not like a big car guy though, so that's why I don't really care.
Well, I think these are great for daily drivers. I'm not a big fan if you like want to do like road trips and stuff in them.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a big headache. I've done a couple little guys, like 7-8 hour drives. It just adds so much to the drive.
Yeah, you got to like sit there, wait, have it charge.
But if you're just going to drive around your city or a few hours from your city, I mean, you can't beat them.
Yeah. I mean, this is a lot. You do a lot of driving though, because I mean, in the Uber, you're driving a lot. Is charging is not an issue in Vegas? There's a lot of fast chargers, right? Superchargers or whatever.
Yeah, superchargers. It's still a kind of a pain, but I've got it used to. Like, I will stop at lunchtime and go charge, and I'll go get lunch.
Yeah.
So I kind of combine my time together with that.
How long is the supercharging? How long does that take?
Typically about 40 minutes is an average. Now in the summer it gets a lot longer, and I have to charge more often.
Because you got the AC on.
No, not just the AC. It's them the car's trying to keep the battery at a temperature. And so I'm fighting that. It's trying to keep it at a certain temperature. And, I mean, we get to 120 degrees here.
True.
And that battery is just the AC for that. It puts all the power to that first. It's trying to save the battery.
Yeah.
And then whatever they got left is out here. There's sometimes there'll be an AC, but this is lukewarm at best.
Yeah. And I feel like the more usage you have on the battery, the more the battery life is worse, right? Like,
yeah, it does go down, but like I said, I got 160,000 on here. This thing, full battery originally was about 290 miles is what it said. And right now, even at full charge, it says it's like 250.
That's pretty good.
260.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't ever pay attention to miles. My percentages are more important to me.
Have you ever seen the crazy stuff that they're doing in China? They got cars now. They just like roll up, and then there's a platform that like raises the car a little bit, and the battery swaps it in a second.
Well, yeah. Well, they've been talking about doing that here.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. Something you could pull out and redo.
Yeah. I think it's just like it's probably too costly for us, so we can't do it.
They just got to figure out what they got to do is they got to find some kind of they got to get their transfer rates down. They got to find a way to make it get into the battery quicker. That's one of the biggest problems with these is just the time it takes.
Yeah, you would probably have to redo all the cars too. That's like I suspected that would be too costly. We don't do that.
Hey, there's places in Germany now that are putting rechargers on the roads. So they can recharge batteries when you drive over certain.
I've heard that too. Yeah, I think it was in the Netherlands that tried to do that, but I don't know how that works. To be honest, I don't know how well that would work.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't understand
how would that affect other vehicles on it.
Yeah, it's like I don't even understand how the iPhone charges when you put the MagSafe thing. Like you put it on top of a thing and it charges the battery. I don't know how that works either. It's magic.
So. Where are you guys coming from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
How long have you known about this rally? How long ago was it announced? Is it months ago? I mean, is it?
I don't know. No. It wasn't months ago. No, it's recent. Bernie decided, he's taking it to the road like maybe a month ago, and he's been going all around the country to different places. Like he's in Nevada today for a couple hours, and then Arizona. Flying out to Arizona. He's doing one in Tucson. Tomorrow he's doing one in Denver. So he's going all around. He first did the East Coast. Now he's doing the West Coast, up and down the West Coast, trying to get people to be a little bit more agitated about all the things that are going on. Trump did it too. So
yeah. Well, Trump, the Republicans talk to everybody, mainly the podcasts.
Yeah.
The thing is,
you're a big podcast fan.
Oh, I'm a big podcast fan. Yeah.
Who do you watch?
A lot. I like Rogan and
Theo Vaughn.
Huh? I have. Yeah. I like him. Yeah.
I was on Theo Vaughn. Maybe you saw it.
Oh, were you? Right on.
Yeah, I was after Candace Owens.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
sandwich between Candace Owens and what's the guy from
Righteous
Gemstones? Yeah, he's a cool dude.
But see, like even Rogan offered Kamala and Biden to come on there.
Yeah.
But they just wouldn't do it.
What was it? I forget what it was, but like, I think she should have done it. Yeah, it was a big mistake not to.
Well, that's the thing. Well, but the problem is with her, she was all scripted. That's the problem. She can't sit there and talk by herself for 3 hours. You know, she's really good if she's got a script in front of her. But
I don't even think she's really good when she's got a script in front of her.
she was better with a script in front of her.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a crisis of how disingenuous a lot of Democrats seem on camera, for sure. I think overall, though, I mean, it's also policies. Like they don't have any discernible policies, so then they can be humiliated by the Republicans so regularly. They'll say like, "Oh, you care about." Here, I'll give you an example. Like the ads about offering bottom surgery to transgender undocumented migrants, right? Like that was like a big thing. You know, you laugh, but like that was happening under the Trump administration too. It's just like such a minor part that no one ever even focuses on. It's like a normal part of the process, except when Kamala didn't have any like discernible policies you could point to, then that's the only thing the Republicans point to. Then people are going to be like, oh yeah, that's all she cares about. That's all she stands for.
Well, the whole thing about, I think the Democrats really lost it when two things. They went after the kids, and they couldn't even tell people what a woman was.
I mean, that kind of stuff is, I think that kind of stuff is just distraction. It's distraction by the Republicans, really, like, where they're like, they constantly talk about that stuff. But is that putting food on your table? Is that putting money in your pocket?
Well,
no.
How would you feel if your kid goes to school and he leaves and comes back as a girl and you had no control over it?
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, no, they would actually talk to the children about what they thought, you know, and they could actually get in, you know.
That's not exactly how that works. It's just like it's like the gay stuff in the 90s, right? Like when there was an initiative to be more open-minded towards gay people, schools would also be more open-minded towards gay people to make sure that there wasn't like bullying or, you know, because there's like a big teenage suicide crisis happening in America too, like in order to avoid that sort of stuff. But they're not like transing the children, you know what I mean? You don't like turn trans. It's the same as being gay.
If you want to, I don't care what you do behind your door. I really don't. If you want to be whatever, do it. I really don't care. As long as you're not hurting anybody else.
Exactly.
Or some, you know, I don't care. It's just,
but here, I'll tell you this much, right? There's what do you think the number of, like, Trump did this thing with trans athletes, right? I think this is it.
Yeah, this is where it's taken.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know
where the amphitheater is?
No.
All right, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah, last thing I was gonna say is Trump did this whole thing with trans athletes. You know the number of trans athletes?
I don't.
Yeah, it's 49. So
I
like,
just remember seeing like what's her name get beat by a male on the
thing,
and to see the boxer get punched, and it's like,
yeah, well that's the thing. It's just like it's a distraction.
Yeah.
It's just like it's the Republican method of being like, we're not gonna do shit that actually puts more money in your pocket. So just focus on this.
Gotcha.
All right, have a good one, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
You too.
Let me text the camera being used with your package streaming 4K. TVU doesn't downscale, so it's streaming 4K out. Is it a Sony?
What was all that? That guy was cool.
Yeah. In your settings, you have to change the HDMI output resolution to 1080. That's what Taylor is saying.
Is it fucked up right now?
I mean, I don't know. It's probably eating up more bandwidth than necessary. That's why he's saying, like, fix it. This is fine, though.
I think it already is the 1080 output.
In both the HDMI resolution settings and then in the menu under it, HDMI output settings, you got to change it to 1080. Hassan was about to defend Kamala with his life.
Sorry.
Is it effing? Oh, it effed, I think. But it's back. No. It effed and it's back now.
Sorry for the shaky
It effed for a second because of the
setting change.
Hi. You guys know where we're supposed to go?
Let's go up. All right, we kind of got to hustle a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Dude, it is alarming how many, like, normies
people think like
that. No, also how many normies get their notes from fucking podcasts, dude. Hi, yes.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Can we take a picture with you? Yeah, of course, but we got to rush to the amphitheater because we got to interview AOC.
No.
Damn, we got the phone that flips on and everything.
I do have to take a picture. My husband's gonna be so jealous. My husband's too, right?
Hell yeah.
Backstage to the green room. Hi, chat. Sorry, I don't want to put camera on randoms that didn't ask to be on stream. That's why you have to deal with my face right now. Sorry, bro.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Oh shit, the camera just drooped. Whoops, that's awkward.
You can tighten it. All right, where do we go? Bump ahead.
He said backstage, green room. An advanced staffer will get us.
Oliver getting you.
So we need to just go to where it looks like it's backstage.
That looks like it's.
That does look like it's backstage.
For entrance to backstage, let's see. Looks good. Is this the entrance to the backstage?
For the press, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
that's us.
It's on the other side.
Oh, it's on the other side?
Oh,
All
okay.
right, thank you.
You were saying though. Oh, that's us.
Oh, we're going through here?
They got the word.
This is press entry, but you have to be.
Yeah, there should be a staffer coming.
I'll tell someone on Oliver. He said, I am at the entry, but need escort. I think this is the right spot. Yeah, oh yeah, no, we're at the right spot, right? Yeah, we're literally right on the pin.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's the mariachi.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
They're gonna be playing.
And I will be giving them my full attention, undivided attention. I think this looks like somebody approaching us.
What's going on? Okay. Dude, this look is crazy. What's up, Hassan?
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Mark.
Bro, you gotta,
Pleasure.
wait, let me see the knife. That's wild. You get a lot of good use out of that?
Not as much as I probably should for how much
Yeah.
I spend on it, but you know.
I mean, it looks cool.
Thank you.
So there's that.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
How was your travel in?
It's great. I mean, it's super simple. 1 hour, half an hour flight, basically. Driving over here, we had a wonderful conversation with an Uber driver who was talking about Trans Sesame Street and how much the federal government is wasting money.
I don't know how to respond to that. That is,
It's fair.
that's amazing.
That's all I respond to. I was like, hell yeah, brother. You're right. I love Elon.
You can do that. I feel like if I do that, I'm gonna get in trouble with my boss.
Yeah, probably.
If someone finds out.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it, but yeah.
It is what it is. So, oh, you said we're waiting for someone else?
Yeah, just waiting for the Bernie live stream guy. He said he's walking over right now.
Bernie has a live stream guy?
Of course Bernie has a live stream guy.
Bernie
bro.
has a mark, does he?
Bernie's a Twitch streamer. That's why we're doing this interview. We're going to talk to him about Twitch streaming.
Well, he's not full-time with Bernie anymore. This is the whole old campaign crew.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Hey, what's up?
Bringing the gang back together. One last hurrah.
Yeah, just come back to the...
Oliver is calling. Hey, what's up?
Actually,
I'm inside the gate in the backstage right now, but we're waiting. Oh, we're moving now. Okay. Oh, you're right there. All right.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
It's nice to meet you.
Look at the mariachi band. What up? So from what I understand, this rally is going to be a little bit smaller than the normal Bernie rallies that they do. The ones in the one in Denver is going to be like 22,000 people, I think. Like insane. This is a relatively small one, but it was the one that was the easiest for us to just like fly into, and that they have like a little bit of time to talk to us. So that's why we came to this one rather than going to Denver or any of the other places.
Yeah.
What's going on? We're live already.
Okay.
What's happening?
Good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us. Oh, we're gonna talk over there, right?
Yeah. We're gonna
Oh, perfect.
Oh, shit. Wow, look at this line. How big is this rally in comparison to other ones?
I think Denver will be the biggest one.
Yeah.
Pretty confident. This was actually going to be really big. I think. That's it.
Nothing. We're just. He's the production.
Oh, great. So we have this space out here.
Oh wow, you guys
We're
have
in
lights
the
and everything. What's
original
going on?
We have this spot, or we have space in the back too, which is a little potentially quieter. But
No, this is perfect.
Yeah, we're good.
this is kind of
Beyond
beautiful out
perfect.
there.
All right, so we can just do it here.
Actually, one thing, if you have it, no big deal if you don't, but just like a basic light stand or like tiny tripod I can pop this on, or even like just a chair I can like extend this onto for like to get eye level when they're sitting.
I definitely have a chair.
I can even use like this, honestly, like something, or that table would be perfect.
He has, but that's for.
Yeah, I meant like light stand, not C-stand. I don't even think he was putting that out for me. Sorry for
I
assuming
think he
that.
was. No, he was. Yeah. Well, hopefully, we'll see if he has time.
I think so, yeah. He's just, I don't know if he's even landed yet.
Yeah.
So.
Busy guy. All right. Okay, we'll be here.
Thank you.
Do you think table about that height or something?
Yeah, I mean,
I think that table would probably work. We can just pop it over here.
Yeah.
Also, there is one. Look. Oh, that doesn't have a.
No, and they're probably using that for something else.
Yeah. What are you guys doing here? Like you're.
I'm doing an interview for PBS with Bernie.
For PBS?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Laura Flanders and Friends show, and yeah, these lights aren't gonna do shit really, because
Nope.
at the time we're gonna do it, the sun's gonna be right back there.
Yeah.
But it looks good, I guess.
Hey, I say that shit all the time.
Look, our
You can.
our setup is significantly less professional than yours, and we're kind of stealing your.
Content is king, dude.
We're kind of stealing your shit right now, as a matter of fact. I think I'm gonna move the.
Yeah, I mean, if you want a man camera, I can move things too.
Which side is better, this angle or the other?
Oh, I have the ND filter, so we can shoot out.
Okay. Can I move your jacket?
Yeah, dude. I'll get all this shit out of here.
We can steal your chairs, right? Like that's fine, because we're gonna do it right now.
Last to go.
What?
Do you need to use the chairs or what?
Yeah. We're literally just gonna do it right here.
Let me see how that looks.
How's chat? This will work.
Yeah, totally. I love that personally.
Think it's good?
Do you need help?
You want to punch it in? Where do you want to put it?
Yeah, like literally like right there. And then we can scoot the chairs a bit closer together. Here, sit in for me. I mean, we still have time, but...
Yeah. Dirty as hell.
We'll rearrange these chairs a bit.
Do you have tape if you want to mark them, if we move them?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. It gets both?
Oh, for sure.
It's wide enough? All right.
If anything, it's just a little off center, but that's fine. I would say if we want to do it, it would be like angled towards camera, kind of. Do you mind if I arrange this a bit?
He already
yeah.
placed the marker,
just like,
so it's good.
Like this, and then pull up your phone so you can see how it looks right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
And we can just do something like...
It's a little bit blown onto the top, but it's not the end of the world.
I can adjust, for sure.
Yeah, this seems great.
I think when he does, the sun's gonna be right behind that shade.
Uh-huh.
Doing interviews.
It's backlit. You guys don't know anything, okay, chat? Don't even act like we got real professionals here. Oh yeah, this is live right now. There's 42,000 people watching you at this very moment.
For the record, I'm not putting the camera on you.
Yeah. not to freak you out. PBS will see this. No, I watch all the time. Don't worry. I'm keeping it alive. True crime pays the bills, though. People love true crime. White ladies love true crime. You need to switch the table? What? Why?
They wanted to be facing this way, but it's so boring, though. I mean, the thing is, if it wasn't for this filter, this wouldn't even be an option. We would have to shoot that way.
Yeah. The backdrop the other way around is boring, chat. The backdrop the other way around is very boring. Also, with the lighting, it actually does look fine.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Oh, it's auto adjusting a little bit, but
I did that.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
Trying to put it in the right spot. Or like right there. I mean, I'll ride it and check it while it's going.
People saying it's super exposed is blinding, but it's because you sit in a dark basement all day.
Oh, actually,
You sit in a dark basement all day, and all of a sudden you're like, there's sunlight. It hurts my eyes, and I don't like it.
Should be a little better. The thing is, the exposure on the monitor is not the same as the exposure that you get on Twitch.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's brighter on Twitch than what you see over here. So I just have to like compensate for that.
Yeah, just like making it darker, I guess.
Yeah. They're saying it's good. They're pogging.
Chat overlay.
Like right here.
How do I hide the chat? I don't want to see the chat. I think this looks good. It's perfect. At least my 2 cents.
What did the professional say? He said, good enough.
Yeah. Good enough for government work. That's the meta. That's what you got to say.
Look, less exposed than Fox News interviewing the president.
That's true. Yeah. That's yeah, exactly. I just cooked Laura Ingram's camera operator for no reason, and then here we are having a similar predicament. A little dark, not gonna lie, that chatter's vindicated. I think there's also auto exposure on it, right? Did you put it on auto exposure?
I mean, it is, but it's not changing right now.
Because when I move around, it kind of changes, but it's all good. All right, so chatters, what we're gonna be doing is first we're gonna talk to AOC, and then if time permits, we're gonna have Bernard come on as well. And I think that there will be some time, but they're both running a little late. Normally we were supposed to start at 12 on the dot, but it actually worked out in our favor that they were a little late because...
I'm adjusting it, don't freak out.
Whoa,
chat.
it is dark as hell.
I'm adjusting, chill.
I'm freaking out, it's dark.
Chat, stop freaking out.
Your faces are a little dark in the background. It's kind of bright. Don't think you can do much about it.
Definitely not.
I mean, he's blasting me with these, so.
Sun's going to be very different. Are you getting the AOC before the rally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're doing it now. AOC stuck in a MAGA Uber? Probably.
What was it? DNC? She was motorcade?
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to do it in person at DNC, and we couldn't because she was stuck behind the motorcade. The chair is fucked. Dude, that's the better chair. Okay? This one was dusty as hell. I put my ass on this so that we could clean it up for future interviews. Yeah.
All right, this works. I'm happy with this. Suck me, chat. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking producer, not you.
It's pretty good.
The guy behind the camera is giving us a nod of approval.
What's your name?
That's two professionals against
Dan.
you, chat.
Yeah. Dan the man.
Honestly, if you want to juice these, yeah.
Pretty max juiced right now.
Yeah.
Just
Don't worry. I mean, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Light is in the shot now, by the way, March.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Not that one, this one,
Yeah,
but it's fine. We'll fix it. I don't know why your face is lit perfectly, but mine is dark, and I don't know what that is. Maybe if I scoot closer, right? Do you not see it?
You're good.
You're good.
Hi.
You're good. Hi. Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you guys.
These are other media folks real quick. Hi, nice
Hi.
to meet you. Glad you made it.
Yeah,
That's
we're
okay.
already live.
Oh,
there's
shit,
40.
I'm so sorry.
No, but
there's
you're
like 40,000 people watching.
Hi, everyone. I'm
Government name,
gonna
Monka.
stay over here then. Okay, so you're all set. I'll let folks know because I think we were checking you were gonna maybe do it in there, but
No, this is perfect. We like the amphitheater background.
yeah,
It's
I do
cool.
too. I do too. Okay, and then are you all set up?
Yeah, I'm going to run back to the podium now.
Okay.
Do I have a volunteer that can
Yes.
shuttle me?
The three. Who's doing the three?
No, not at all.
I know.
We're
so
just,
fine.
Yeah, we're just freestyling. People like it. They like seeing you know how the sausage is made.
Yeah, because I have glowing skin. I didn't want to tell him that.
Nice to meet you, Dan. See you
Thank
soon.
you, Dan.
Dan the man.
Dan actually came in so clutch.
I know. Without him, we would be lost, rudderless.
Yes, I know. I had that shit on.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up that March is showing me up big time, as always.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, fun PBS is right. Fun PBS.
Sabrina's going to take me back over there, and then how much time do you think I'm going to have?
Marge is styling on you? I know, dude. I know. Why you gotta bring that up? I know. When is he not styling on me? It's the filter that's causing the dark spot? Could be. It's not the worst. It's not the end of the world, I don't think. You can't. PBS is funded by viewers like you.
Open that.
Yeah.
No,
And
this one chatter is actually right. This one guy is actually right. Hold on, I'm gonna.
It
fix
is
this.
what, the filter itself?
No, but the solution. I know.
Wow. March gave. Oh no.
No, I fucked up. I shouldn't have said.
Chad
anything.
is gonna ride on that collectively. No, they're gonna make it seem like they've been right all along, nonstop and forever.
Put your face up.
Like this.
I mean, my skin is still glowing compared to yours, but
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
That's a little better. Well, you see, I actually, have a skincare routine, and
Just like
I'm 29, so
you're old.
Youthful.
You're old. 29 is pretty you're up there, dude. You're up there.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Hi.
I can see us on clearly. March is a vampire, Keg W. 29 is basically dead, dude. What are you talking about? 29.
So we're gonna have to go darker in the camera than what's seen on Twitch.
They're gonna be flying occasionally.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we have lav mics. They'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
If March is washed out, then Bernie is flashbang? No.
I'll readjust when they get here too.
Bro, just lock it. I'm going insane.
Lock it? Bro thinks I'm still on auto ISO. Yeah, never mind. Fuck that one guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it worse.
Bro born in the 1990s. Bro is old, dude. People are born after 9/11 now. Like a lot of people.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's kind of crazy. A crazy amount of people are born after 9/11 when you think about it.
I don't like it.
It hurts to see this bad of a setup for a Bernie interview. Bring me in, coach. I'll make you all beautiful. The setup is perfectly fine. You guys are on crack
What these people
cocaine.
don't realize is like, oh god, I hate production 80 so fucking much.
I know.
We're not rolling around with like 6 people and like crates and
we
like,
got lucky enough that we have lights.
Yeah, like
the
would
alternative.
never-
the
oh,
alternative to this would have been a dark room in the back somewhere, like a supply closet.
Go PA on a TV show or something. Okay.
Yeah. The alternative to this would be a supply closet. Speak your truth, queens. You got it. All right, let's see. Let's see where they're at.
Name the artist.
What? I don't know.
Tears for Fears?
What is it?
Tears for Fears?
Tears for Fears?
Yeah.
That's the name of this artist? I mean,
1980s phenomenon?
I know the song. I just don't know the name of the artist, you know?
Man.
Let's see. Is there an ETA? You literally just need to move more to the left. That's it, Hassan. Align the chairs. It's not symmetrical via distance and angle. Oh my God. This is... And then chatters act like we don't have the most neurodivergent community. Like this is a nuclear bomb for people with OCD right here. This is like a nuke, you know? People, calm down, everybody. Y'all are insane, Lamau. Oh no, they really are. Chatters have never been outside in the real world and they've never seen the sun, so they're freaking out. They're like, what is this? Why are all the lights on? I don't understand. I don't like it. It's irritating me, but I'm not gonna make you do anything. Okay. All right, rolling now. Oh, we got, okay. Uh-oh.
Also, it's overcast and the sun just came out of the clouds.
Oh,
so
God.
I gotta readjust everything.
Well, that happens. That's normal.
Which is, you know, I'll be watching as it's...
They have, their ETA is 20 minutes. Should we just we can't roll around now, right? After we set all this up?
I mean, we can, but...
Marge gave a big sigh. Big sigh for Marge on that one.
Look, man, I'll follow orders, okay?
Geese! Oh my God.
They are not happy with the chair we're providing for AOC. Maybe this one is better. Let's see. Bro's so gone right now.
No, that's too high.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Are you kidding me? That would
but
be...
you are a lot taller.
No, that's insane. We can't do that. No, this is
sorry,
the
Chad,
reason
I
why...
tried.
If it's good enough for PBS, it's good enough for us.
That is true.
Why are chatters chirping? Why are you listening to chatters chirping? You said production Andes are the most annoying, and now you're listening to the production Andes.
Annoying.
What?
Production Andes are the most annoying.
It's crazy.
I never forget my first time working on sets when productions and shoots would run 30 minutes, an hour late just because people would be trying to hide a wire that nobody ever give a fuck about or care about. And that's when I realized I was like, not only am I not built from the same cloth as these production Andes, but I don't want to be. Yeah.
Set dressing.
Set dressing.
I want to go pet the geese. Can you pet geese, or are they violent? Is geese violent? Is this the kind of violent geese? While we wait? Oh, the mariachi band started. God
They're
damn.
saying no. They're saying no, geese are not violent, no.
I think they're lying, right? I thought geese were like assholes.
They are violent. They have PvP enabled.
They what?
Do not pet. They'll run at you. Okay, just kidding. They are violent.
Why is Chad lying? Chad is my worst enemy. They will fuck you up.
Thanks, man.
I kind of want to roll out and talk to people.
Is this your bag? No.
No.
Where's your bag? Give it
it's
to me.
over there. Should we do that? Should we roll out and talk to people?
Yes, we can do that.
We got 20 minutes.
Okay.
Here.
Then hold that then. I was gonna lay out the lav mics and stuff in case, or just so we could swap quickly, but if we're gonna mobilize, then let's mobilize. We'll be back.
Do you want me to bring the bag?
No, you can leave that.
You don't want to use the shotgun?
No, it's fine. People can hear.
All right.
All right. You know what? I'll set it all up again. Fuck.
I think we need an escort to go to places, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's walk around. This seems like a good idea. Oh shit. Just a little bit. Just a little. It's not.
Just a little peek.
Oh my God, it's so blown out.
You guys have no idea how bright it is in the middle of the goddamn day. I'm doing the Lord's work out here.
They don't know how bright it is in the middle of the day because they don't go outside. Clearly. Okay, so is there a way to get there to talk to the people that are in line?
I think we're intentionally separated from them.
Yeah, and we don't have escorts.
I mean, we could. That's a lot of people, yeah. I don't know.
Let me see. Just cross the water.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. It's too deep. Kingdom come deliverance. I can only walk up to a certain point in the pond. Beyond it, it goes, oh, it's too deep. Oh,
so deep.
It's too deep. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see. I'm gonna text them and say, it'd be real terrible if one of these birds shat on us.
Go talk to the...
Okay, but what if it attacks me? I don't want to get banned on
Do you want
for
views or
kicking
not?
for kicking a goose. Sounds good. You got a little time.
Maya, I know you're watching. Turn the stream off.
Oh shit, they're fighting each other. Okay, now I'm worried.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Maybe we back away from this. maybe we don't fuck with the geese, cause look at that one. Hi. Okay, we can't go that route. I don't think. I think that route is closed to us.
Yo, they seem to not like each other.
Yeah, real conflict happening here in Geese Nation.
PvP enabled. Can't believe I tore down my perfect framing and set up for this.
This is Kino. This is content. You're wrong. 63 degrees, overcast. Do we need someone?
Maybe we can go talk to people through the gate over there?
Yeah,
over there?
If we can get to the gate.
Oh, okay. It's all good. Remember, they're more afraid of you than you are of them.
That's not true. Don't look them in the eye. Just don't look them in the eye. They're if you look them in the eye, look, that one is threatening me. I swear to God. He's like, what's up? What are you gonna do about it? He's like, yeah,
I looked him in the eye.
He's like, yeah, keep walking. He said, yeah, keep walking, bitch. Oh, this one is locked.
Well, yeah, I mean, I said take the people through the gate, not past the gate.
Nah. We can't get on the other side of this through here, right? It's locked. So what do we got to do? Roll back all the way to the front? Okay.
We can cut through that way.
Yeah.
This way will lead you right to the front.
Yeah. Okay. And we can't come back in through here either.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Can we come back in through here if we have an escort? Yeah.
I have to ask Mom.
What?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, maybe they can get us.
What's up, man? Yeah, we can talk to the friends.
How are you, man?
What's up? What's your name?
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
We can. Yeah, sure. We can do it over the fence. I'll hold the bars like I'm in prison.
Like you're in jail. Love it.
All right.
Thank you, man.
No problem.
So you get to...
Not yet. We're gonna do it in a little bit. They're not here yet, so we're just trying to figure out what to do. What are you looking forward to today?
Hopefully no Israel glazing.
That's true.
That's the number one thing. I almost didn't come today.
Yeah. I don't think he'll do that. I don't think he's gonna randomly bring up Israel to be like, Israel's great. I love it. It's the most moral nation. I don't think he's.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a part of his routine.
It's true. It's true. And he did say after Israel, broke the ceasefire that he was against it. But still, I'm so sick of all these Democratic leaders,
Yeah.
saying that they are against the genocide and then just not being against it. It's tiring. With that said, though, I mean, I love Bernie. I'm so glad he's touring like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just in the throes of fascism, right? And I don't know, there's no better way to start fighting it than organizing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn. She got the merch and everything. It's crazy.
You're dripped out. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
What's up, guys?
I saw him in line in front of me, and then I saw him on the stream, and I was like, no shit.
Yeah.
This is a huge. So the first
Wait, can
RSVP I got for this
Can I
event,
show the pin?
It had. Huh?
Can I show the pin?
Yeah,
Your
she got
button?
the Haas Raid pin. Maybe. Hi.
The first invite I got for this event was at a significantly smaller place,
Mm-hmm.
and then I RSVP'd, and then they sent me an email back, and they were like, actually, it's at this other place, and I was like, that place is huge.
It was at the City of Las Vegas first. I worked there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 500, room for 500, and then like the next day they had.
Yeah, and this is one of the smaller rallies. Like the Denver one's gonna have apparently like 20,000 people. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Do you want to take a photo?
Yes.
Of course.
Through the bars.
Yeah, I'll do that. Through the bars. Oh Jesus. I'll just
Okay, don't try to jump over it though, because.
I watch you every day.
Hell yeah. Well, you're on it. We're live right now. What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone. Sorry.
Thanks. I love what you do. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for coming here. Yeah. For sure.
Appreciate you being here, bro. I watch you every day, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Nice. System of a Down. Okay.
And my whole family's a huge fan.
Hell yeah. What do you do?
I draw blood
Nice.
at the hospital.
Nice.
Union worker, yes.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. What's up, man? Oh, you are staying hydrated.
Absolutely. They'll probably take this, though, so I ordered another one.
Nice.
POV Hassan is
Extremely
locked
hype all
up
the time.
for speaking out.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's your name?
Keaton.
Keaton, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I just found out about this through you.
Oh, really?
So I drove here. I'm local. So
Oh, nice, nice.
30 minutes to get here.
Hell yeah.
Terrible at this one.
Here you go. Nice to meet you.
Have a great day.
What's up, man?
Isaiah.
Isaiah Hassan, nice to meet you. Love the belt, dude.
Thanks, dog.
It's sick. You're dripping.
Appreciate it, man.
What do you do, Isaiah?
What do? I work for In-N-Out. I actually got out of work today because I saw your Instagram post about this and I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that's dope. What are you looking forward to hearing today?
I'm just looking forward to experience more of, like-minded thought that I have. Because I grew up very, very conservative in a conservative family. So.
Are you originally from Vegas?
Yeah, born and raised here.
So
I got Vegas tattoos all over me, actually, when I think about it. But yeah, I'm just excited to hear what they have to say about everything going on and getting a different perspective. Since I feel like I've only heard one my whole life. So.
Hell yeah.
Hi.
What up?
What's up?
You want to take a photo?
No.
All right. Okay. Hell yeah. Nice to meet you, man. What's up?
Good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, brother. Yeah.
You want to get in on this?
Sure. You want me in there? I'll bet in there.
Hell
For
yeah,
sure.
I want you in here. Is that it?
No, you're not in it if you do it like that. Hold on. Let's do it like this. Let's get closer.
Well, I'll get you at least.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice to meet you, man. What's up, guys? Nice to meet you. What do you guys do?
I'm at school.
Hell yeah.
I just quit my job.
Okay, hell yeah.
Because my
All right.
boss sucks.
All right.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, Hassan, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How'd you guys hear about the rally?
I'm on his emailing list.
Yeah.
I went to see one of his town halls in 2019. I got to meet him.
I've never seen
Yeah.
him before.
Better to be on the email list and get that email than the 7 million text messages I get where the Democratic Party is like, come on, please give us money. We're not going to do anything, but give us more money, please. Yeah.
Grow up here and then maybe I will.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I won't come say hi. Can we take a picture?
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate what you're doing.
Nice to meet you
I
guys.
just wanted to say, like, if I ever met you, I just wanted to say thank you so much. You, like, really changed my perspective on so many things and really
Hell
encouraged
yeah.
me so much. So I just want to say thank you if I ever met you in person.
Well, thank you for coming here.
Yeah, could I please take a picture?
Of course.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
What's up?
Hello.
What's good? What's your name?
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, nice to meet you. What do you do, Aaron?
STEM chatter.
Oh, you're a STEM chatter. Nice. Okay. All right. That's could where'd you hear about this the event?
It just popped up on my feed, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Relive the glory of 2020. This was quite the significant event in my canon, at least. Coming here and door knocking for Bernie in the primaries. I guess it was 2019. It wasn't even 2020 at that point. Or was it 2020? I think it was. Yeah, February. And that was, I think, everything went downhill from there on. It was like COVID blew up. One thing after the other, it just like snowballed into the Brandon regime.
Still, I appreciate you keeping us all in the loop.
Hell yeah.
One thing that you have, like, leftist representation, but also ADHD representation.
Yeah.
A lot of inspiration from you.
Hell yeah. Nice to meet you. You want to take a photo?
Please, if that's all right.
Yeah, let's do it. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on? What's up?
Nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to meet you too.
I've been watching you for like 5 years. I started off watching Mike, and then I came into your stream, and I'm like,
Hell yeah.
Cool stuff.
You got the ACAB hat on and everything.
Yes, sir. I don't hide it.
Yeah.
It's not time to hide it, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Please don't look at my shoes, though. They're fucking
What?
garbage.
Wait, no, they're fine. What do you mean?
Nah, sir. They're fucking like JC Penney 20.
What do you do?
I'm unemployed.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Professionally a chatter. So, yeah.
I feel that.
I don't want to keep your,
You want to take a photo? Yeah, let's do it.
Just real quick. I know you do shit. My friend's never gonna fucking believe this. Nice to meet you, dude.
Nice to
Keep
meet
it
you
up.
too.
Keep it up, man.
Hell yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Nice to meet you, Hassan.
Been a big fan for,
Hi, Anna. Oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry about that. Hell yeah. What do you guys do?
I work in IT.
In marketing.
Yeah.
That's cool. What did you? How'd you guys find out about this event?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are you looking most forward to with Bernie, AOC?
I saw Bernie speak in 2020, right before the election. Speak truth to power, you know.
Hell yeah. You want to take a photo? Nice to meet you. Have a good one. What's up, guys? Hi.
Talked to you from across the way.
Yeah.
It's like, I know the stripes on those pants.
Yeah, I wear these a lot.
How's Vegas?
This is my millionth time to Vegas, but it's cool. I mean, it's all right. It's hot. Yeah. This is the most chill it's been outdoors in Vegas. Yeah. lot of colorful personalities when you're on the strip in an Uber.
Oh yeah, we saw a little bit of that when we were on our way.
Yeah.
I really hate to do this.
What's up?
But could you sign my Zins?
Yeah, of course.
The most embarrassing thing in the whole world.
No, you got
You're
it.
one of the only people I've seen who actually, it's brutal, but it's real.
Here you go. Just like Donald Trump. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
So awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to
meet you.
Have a good one.
Shall we?
Let's
set back up.
I think we got enough.
We can go this way.
Hey, what up? See you guys inside. What, you don't want to go through the geese again? What's up? Sure. You are a real, genuine Vegas boy right here.
Yeah, I'm Jesse James from your chat. You actually pulled up my comment the other day.
Wow, what'd you say?
So we need a perfect candidate. It's gotta be flawless. Thanks, man.
Nice to meet you. All right.
I need a picture.
Free him.
Yeah. Free me too.
Oh my God. I love you.
All right, nice to meet you guys. What's going on?
What up, man?
What's happening? What do you guys do?
Locked up.
Oh, hell yeah.
During the 4th.
You're a journalist? Oh, nice. Oh, you're doing it on the Taco truck?
No, I can't find it. It's a little smaller truck.
Oh, okay. You can't find it?
No, they said we're by the tennis court.
Bro, you are not looking that hard. You're just like, I'm gonna go frequent the rally first. Of course. Nice to meet you guys.
Dude, it's good to see you. I came here because of your post. I saw it on your Twitter account, and I was like, Craig Ranch, that's right here. Literally, I'm 10 minutes away.
Hell yeah.
I got out of line, so I don't know if I'll come back into it. Honestly, I just came here to see you for sure.
No, definitely go listen to the speeches. There's a mariachi band too, but I think they just ended.
Oh.
We might have to dip. So you want to take a photo?
Yes, I'm sorry.
All right. Let's see. ND filter on the lens could do with being adjusted is causing there to be a dark corner in the top left. If it persists, you can consider getting a higher quality filter. That's what it looks like. That's what they're saying.
I fixed it.
Free my man.
All right. Nice to meet you guys. All right.
Nice to meet
Hell
you.
yeah. Hi. What's up?
I wanted to say thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being here.
Palestine. Yeah.
Thank you for being here, guys.
Yes. Can we take a
What do you guys do?
We do I do social media management
Uh-huh.
here in Vegas, and
I'm looking for a job.
yes.
Okay.
She's living life, doing her thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. You want to take a photo?
Please, yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you so much. Yay, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much for doing what you do again. Truly. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. What's up? What's up?
Big fan, but just sorry, I have a bit of anxiety.
No, it's all good. Don't be anxious. I'm the one locked behind bars here.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Is it for that too?
Yeah.
Behind bars.
Okay.
And I see everybody's on.
All right. What's going on?
A lot taller in person.
That's what people tell me.
Oh, you don't look that tall.
Yeah.
All right, I just wanted to get a picture with you. That's
All right. Let's do it.
All right. Man, it's one of those moments. It really sucks being this tall. All right, cool. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. What's going on? Nice to. Okay.
She's
You're
watching you right now.
Oh, okay. You're like I'm not, but my girl is. What do you do?
I'm a rigger.
Oh, hell yeah. You look like I could tell. You got the tactical rigging outfit on.
You should tell this girl. Wie geht's, Karina? Guten Tag.
Wie geht's? Okay.
She's Deutsch.
Okay. This is the wrong side. Wie geht's, Karina? Guten Tag. What's up? Yeah, of course. Here, there's some. What's going on? You got the OG merch.
Yes,
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
We need to go.
See you inside, man. What's up, dude?
What's going on? We gotta go. We gotta go after this. All right, last photo.
Your head looks amazing.
Oh.
Perfect shape for your body, man.
Thank you. I love the hat. Are they coming?
Probably any minute now, yeah. Haven't gotten the word, but we still need to set back up and all that.
I don't think we're gonna have 30 minutes to talk at this point.
Yeah, it's looking a little fried actually.
It's all good. Dude, I'm starting to get thirsty.
I mean, once I set up the camera, I can run out and grab like water and shit.
And I gotta pee, which I assume there's a bathroom in here somewhere. Might actually look for that while you set up the camera.
Yeah, you gonna rip a piss mic real quick?
I'm gonna piss mic it. Here, I see a car. That might be them.
Okay, I'll conduct this interview if I have to. One of us has to, chat. While Hassan continues to do crowd work outside, don't worry. I'll talk to the politicians. It's what you guys really want anyway, I know. I know, it's blown out. Please hold. Stop freaking out, chat. It's gonna get darker. Waiting. Sorry, this is ASMR. My bad. I'm like so focused. I forgot I was live. I'm not gonna lie. Glorp, glorp, glorp. Why are you guys typing that? Waiting. It's hot out here standing in the sun. Okay, let's see how this looks. Tilted. I'm gonna thank you for pointing that out because you're right. Okay, looking pretty good. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, the bathroom's right there.
Nice. I mean, I don't have to go. It's good to know. Go ahead, take a seat, champ. The tape. Why are they saying the tape? Oh. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, the gaff tape.
Chad is so crazy. Oh. Okay, let's see how this looks.
You want to sit down?
Right here, kinda.
See, if we were pros, we would have taped it. We would have marked
right
it.
there? Yeah, I thought about it.
Oh, you thought about it? Sure.
This looks good to me.
I can't see because for some reason my internet's not working. If only we had that. If only we had that Bernie Sanders presidency and expanded broadband. But here we are, nevertheless.
Gonzo streaming. Fear and streaming in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we just gotta do more drugs. Well.
Yeah, we do need to both do
Yeah,
that.
I think you do enough for both of us actually. Now that I think about it.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What is happening with my freaking internet? Why isn't it working? Do you have service?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Why am I not getting any service? It's good.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
How much time are we gonna have? Are they pushing back the speaking? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
Is it is there more people than expected?
I don't know. I don't know how many people are in, but I'll check.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hear the music of my people. A mariachi band off in the distance. March interview time. That's right.
March what review? Mariachi review?
March interview time.
Bro, we should start
a podcast.
We should, yeah, that seems like a good idea. Maybe get a couple more people in here though, you know what I mean? Not just us two, but like
yeah,
a couple more people. I should probably take the Eva jacket from behind me.
Why?
Because it just looks weird. But
So
it might be,
weird.
I thought no, I don't know. All right, never mind, I'll keep it. You know what I want? I want some dank ass Mexican food. That's what I want. Maybe hit that taco truck up afterwards.
I had chilaquiles while you were streaming.
Chilaquiles.
With some steak and a fried egg.
Nice.
And I did charge it to the room.
You did? This fucking guy. It's all good. I made him buy our tickets.
Oh, no you didn't.
I mean,
did you think I paid for those?
I don't know.
No.
I assumed you did.
No, I just have like a pile of money in the Fear and Fund that's like Hassan's money. And I just chip away at that whenever I need, instead of coming to you for an invoice.
Smart.
Chip away at that.
Smart. Easy. Art of the deal. Yeah, art of the steal, baby.
Art of the steal.
That's right. Every now and then you're like, you know, today feels like a nice hotel day. Let's chip into the.
Yeah.
Hassan's got me.
Yeah.
We'll take it out of the Hasanabi fund. It's all good.
It's what he would have wanted.
Yeah, it's true. It is. It always is. Is this when he tells you he paid for Japan out of the Hassan pile money? March.
Only for the days you were there. Not for the extensions.
It turns out I did pay for it. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's like, I was there for 25 days, actually, and you paid.
You actually comped the whole month. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It was fun. I mean, I don't really give a shit.
No, only
It
for
makes sense.
Only for days I work. Whenever I do anything extension, it's out of pocket.
Tal Mitnick just DM'd me, the Israeli conscientious objector, and said that the other person that I interviewed in that original interview that we did, Ella, she is just sentenced to 30 days. She's going to prison, Israeli prison. She's in a prison now. She was just sentenced for 30 days for refusing to serve. Ella posted a day ago, on my way to the arrest cell at the enlistment base, then to trail and prison for my refusal to enlist in the IOF. Thank you for all the support. See you on the other side. XOXO. She is a part of Mesarvot. Update. Ella has been sentenced to 30 days in military prison for the first time. There's comrades out there. Everywhere. What a world we live in. What a cruel world we live in. Crazy. Why is my chat not working? Come on, chat. Figure it out.
Mine?
What? Oh, there it is. It's working now. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought the punishment would be even worse. No, it's a 30-day into what?
Nothing. Sorry.
It's so the way it works in Israel is, I mean, it's different for every single person depending on like their severity. the severity of their quote unquote crime. But basically, it's 30 days, and then they do an extension, and they do another extension, and it can go along for months. Another part of countries with conscription, this is something that Americans don't know, but this happens in Turkey as well, is that there's like, you can't get a job. Like, there's no more gainful employment opportunities if you refuse to serve, or if you don't serve for one reason or another, unless you have a really good reason. If you don't serve in the military in most of these countries, like, they just won't offer you a job. There's like a lot of social stigma associated with it. So it's not just the prison sentence that can be lengthy, not like 10 years or whatever, but still lengthy for something as simple as like refusing to serve. Because there are ways that you can get out of service in general. Like, there are conscientious objectors are making a political choice. They are saying deliberately that I object to serving in the Israeli military, and that comes with it a penalty. Otherwise, you could just like, I don't know, say that you have some sort of disability, or try to get out of it with like other exemptions. Like for me in Turkey, because I'm a dual citizen, and I worked in a foreign country, the United States of America, for an extended period of time, Turkey oftentimes offers pardons for not serving in the military, and you can just, it's called off. So you pay a fee basically ahead of time, and if you pay that fee and you have the other qualifications, then you don't ever have to serve. So I legally don't have to serve, because I have dual citizenship and I worked overseas for an extended period of time. Also, I need the pants ID, please. People don't like the pants. They're complaining about it before. They were like, the jacket is sick, but the pants are Y3. Because you're rich? Yes. I think it was like $2,000, something along those lines, that the fee I needed to pay to not serve. There's also, like if you go to college, the length of your service in Turkey is shortened in comparison to if you are a high school graduate. If you're a high school graduate, then you serve, I think, like almost 2 years. I don't know what the rules are now. They probably changed it, because they always change it. $2,000 pants? No, they're not $2,000 pants. No, the pants are not $2,000, chat. The fuck? They're $10,000. No, $2,000 is the cost of avoiding service. The pants are $1 million. $2,000 is the cost of not serving. If you really cared about your fans, you would kiss them on the lips in front of everyone on the stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I guess I don't care about my fans. You see Hammer garage sale? Yeah, they're so comfy, and I think they're great because they're simultaneously cozy, but they also look like they're made of a material that makes them look more fancy than they are. Do people in Turkey look down? Okay. They're coming back with both Bernie and AOC. Oh shit, we might need a third chair. Okay. We didn't even think about this.
Oh.
We didn't think about a third chair dynamic.
Give me your backpack.
Wait.
So he just got here.
Okay, we need a third chair now?
We can grab some. We have a bunch of these.
No. Oh, that's
perfect.
A much nicer chair. Okay.
All right. I'll set up the mics. You set up the chair, Hassan.
Perfect. We'll have them both facing this way, and then I'll be on the right side. What do you think? That's good, right?
Yeah, can you just go out a little? That's good. Perfect. And then...
Look, see if it's...
Yeah, that's good. Sorry, I need to get this going ASAP. Sorry if ears blow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, you're good. You're good.
There's another one, right?
Yeah. I thought you might have brought the wrong wops, but you didn't. That's going to probably blow everybody's ears. My bad, chat. I'm actually going to mute real quick while I do this. Please hold, chat. Please hold.
Here, should I take mine off? And
let me just chat. I can see. Chat, does this sound okay? Check. Hello.
Let me see. Lights on?
It's backwards. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So when they come, I will give them mics. It's just you right now.
Wait, give me my bag, because I'm going to give them the gifts. I think they're here. I hear them. I sense it. I sense Bernie's aura. Let me pull it. What are you laughing at?
Chat's funny sometimes.
What are they saying? Where are we at? I'm trying to pull the third party or like independent. Run as an independent quote. March is gone. I hear them talking about AOC in the background. Did they just, are they on stage? Are they back there?
I didn't see them.
Oh, there's fucking no way. Oh, you're right. There was literally bird poop on it. Shit. It's not, I don't think it's bird poop. I think it's paint. Oh God, it's so dirty. Everything is so dirty. Listen, this is their setup. I didn't make this setup, okay? We're living in it. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hi. We're gonna give you guys lav mics.
Sure. Be so kind.
Hello.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Magnet this onto your lip.
Why don't you do it?
Oh, I
Here.
got you.
Looks a little complicated, doesn't it?
I got you.
You want to put it? You just put it right here.
That's good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are good.
Yeah.
Take a seat. This is the chairs that they had. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we have Bernie Sanders and AOC in the building. You guys are about to go up and speak at another one of the rallies that you've been doing, the Fighting Oligarchy tour. And I'm very excited to have you here. Vegas, specifically for me, has a lot of importance because I always say it's like the last time that I felt really hopeful about the future of this country because I was outdoor knocking for you along with the Chapo boys as well in the primaries.
And we did pretty well, huh?
Yeah, and everyone kept saying, oh, the Culinary Union is not going to vote, but the rank and file very clearly was swinging in your direction. And in spite of the media attacks, you obviously pulled through, and then COVID, and then all hell broke loose, obviously, and here we are. You don't have a lot of time, so, and I'm sure that we'll get to talk a little bit more in the future as well, but I went to Japan recently, and I got both of you guys gifts. I actually have another gift for you, but unfortunately I don't have your gift, the actual gift here. Hold on. This one's for you. This is a Palestinian movement in Japan.
Thank you.
Solidarity with Palestine, and this is a little train for public transit. I have a Japanese Communist Party pin for you as well, but unfortunately, because I went over there and I checked out their headquarters. But what are you guys trying to accomplish with these rallies? Let's get started.
I mean, I think that the kind of moment that we're in, and also something that Trump was able to exploit, was really practicing, even though he doesn't believe in working class politics, they had a very focused working class strategy. And I think for a while, like, Democratic Party clearly wasn't effective at that, wasn't successful at that. And I think one of the things that we're here to do is to actually rally a class conscious movement to bring people together and to show that we can fight for a better future, not in marginalizing and attacking people, marginalized people, but actually in rejecting the differences that we have to come together in common cause and to organize folks.
Well, I agree. To me, this country faces the worst set of crises that we have faced in a very, very, very long time. We are looking at a nation which is now oligarchic. And they don't hide it. I mean, I must give them credit for that. You know, they're out there. Mr. Musk, the richest guy in the world, is running all over the place, cutting veterans, the needs of veterans, going after Social Security. There are, in addition to Musk, he got 13 nominees of Trump to head major agencies. They're all billionaires. So you got a government, clearly, no embarrassment, of the billionaire class, by the billionaire class, for the billionaire class. And then what is, I would hope, would be upsetting to all Americans, no matter what their politics may be. You can be conservative about this. You got a president who is moving us very rapidly into an authoritarian form of society. I mean, you don't sue media in America because they say something bad about you. Alexandria and I got about 500 lawsuits there, but we happen to believe in democracy. You don't ask for the impeachment of judges because they issue a ruling which you disagree with. So it is, these are tough times. And what we have got to do is rally the working families of this country to stand up to oligarchy and to demand that we have an economy and a government that works for all, not just the people on top.
So one way that this government, I think, the Trump administration has been able to very expertly tackle these issues is by using an entry point of pre-established marginalization. Obviously, the erosion of civil liberties is happening all around, but like in terms of attacking free speech, a fundamental principle that I think all Americans agree on. And the way that he's done this, the way that this administration has attacked free speech is by doing something that previously has only been utilized in the darkest times of American history. I'm of course talking about Mahmoud Khalil being potentially being deported, or at least having his green card revoked for basically nothing. That the administration has all but admitted it for no discernible reason other than the fact that he was the lead negotiator on the student side, the student protesters at Columbia campus. On top of that, just like in Nazi Germany, the Trump administration is now trying to put up an academic receivership and take charge and take control over different institutions within Columbia, and I feel like this is a grave mistake. Do you feel like the Democrats have any sort of interest in fighting back against this? Not regardless of what their opinion might be on Israel, the fact is that this is greatly going to expand, and it's simply just the entry point. Like the Palestine conversation is simply an entry point that has at least like some semblance of institutional backing. But it's obvious to me that they're going to go after a lot of other people, including but not limited to the French researcher, according to Le Monde, that was denied entry into the country because they looked through his phone and they found out that he had criticized Trump's elimination of grants.
I think there actually is support for it because of the free speech grounds on it. Because of the free speech grounds, because when ICE came to try to pick up in Mahmoud Khalil's case, when they tried to pick him up, they offered no warrant. These were unmarked people. There were no charges. And so you have Senator Durbin and Senate Judiciary, right, Bernie? I think
he is the ranking member of the Judiciary.
I believe they released a statement talking about how they want to move on this. But I also think that it goes without saying that there is still profound money and interest that remains dedicated on both sides of the aisle in trying to marginalize and also conflate criticism of Israel as anti-Semitism.
Right.
And we have to be very aware of that too.
We have very limited time, and you guys have to.
Do I need to? Sorry.
You got no time.
I'm going up. It's my cue.
All right.
Just
Sorry,
a minute or two.
All right, perfect.
Sorry.
One question I actually wanted to ask you before we let you go is, you've also talked about. You've talked recently with the New York Times about what the future of the Democratic Party looks like and what maybe young enterprising individuals must do. And I believe I'm paraphrasing here, you said something along the lines of like running as an independent rather than utilizing the party
for
infrastructure.
me, that's not a very radical concept because I am the longest serving independent in American congressional history, and I've always run as an independent. Look, I think the Democrats over the years deserve credit for the work they've done on women's rights, on gay rights, on civil rights in general, fighting bigotry. They deserve credit, and they've made progress. But I don't think anybody with a straight face can tell you that they've stood up for the working class of this country. And I think that's why so many working class people have drifted into the Republican Party, not because they believe in tax breaks for billionaires or they don't believe that climate change is real. It's they look at the Democrats and there's not much there. So what my view is people should think about running as they want. Progressive independents should run as progressive Democrats, but don't necessarily feel that you have to run within the Democratic Party. And I think as you may recall, in Nebraska, a fellow named Dan Osborne ran a really, really powerful campaign as an independent, running as a very proud trade unionist, running on economic issues, and he did extremely well, much better than anyone had anticipated. So that was my point, and I think it makes sense.
Do you feel like there's any sort of momentum to break through the duopoly in this structure as someone who has run as an independent? And
It is.
a long career?
It's a long discussion. If you're asking me, do I think we could start a third party tomorrow? I don't, for a lot of reasons, having to do with restrictions in various states making it almost impossible. But I think what you're seeing is massive discontent with both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. More and more people are looking for, I think, independent alternatives.
Yeah. Oh, you? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
thank you so
Listen,
much.
great to see you.
We'll hopefully do this again very soon.
Okay. Take care.
All right. We'll go over to the rally now. We got to get your mic off.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Okay. We good?
All right. Okay. Hold on. Chatters. That was Bernie Sanders and AOC. There was obviously a lot more discussion that I wanted to get to, but unfortunately, they literally are going up right now. So it was short. Hopefully, one of these days, when I have a little bit, or Bernie has a little bit more time, I'll be able to conduct a longer interview with both AOC and Bernie. But having said that, that's what I think we need to do, like a podcast almost, you know? Purposely dodge? No. Bro, they're talking. They're literally about to, we're gonna film them in a second. They're about to go on stage. Like, their schedule is airtight. Like, Bernie flew in and got off the plane, rushed over here, and because they had given me, because they told me that we were going to be able to talk to them, that they still literally pushed back the entire march, the entire rally. But yeah. Anyway, having said that, we'll go over there. We'll go into the rally. We'll film the rally, and then by the end of it, I think we'll just let me talk to the production people to see if we can potentially stream the rally. You're not mic'd, are you, March? Okay. All right. March is talking to the team right now. They're playing Tears for Fears again. Rush the stage. Yeah. No. We're gonna get up. All right. We'll
Mobilize.
Yeah. We'll mobilize. We got 50K people. It'd be good if they let us watch. No, we can film the rally if we want to. That's not the problem. That's not a problem at all. They most likely want us to film the rally. I'm saying, like, I might stream the rally, or I might move back to the hotel and do desktop coverage. Yeah, like do desktop coverage and like do regular news coverage. That was the plan all along.
I think you better switch to shotgun if we're gonna go out there.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do it.
Yes, we're gonna stream the rally, chat, and then after the rally's over, guys, you don't understand. The rally's not going forever. They're gonna go to Tucson after this. They're literally flying to Tucson. Can they even hear me? Yeah, they're going to Tucson after this. So the rally is like literally for another 35 to 40 minutes. After that, I'm gonna go back to the.
All right, we're gonna swap over real quick. So I'm gonna mute them for a second.
Okay, we're muting.
Okay, mic is hot again.
Okay, mic is on again.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Of course. How long is it gonna go on? Oh, you see, they got the live view. We got the TV view. What channel are you guys with? Oh, CBS. Damn, we got a more upgraded. It's crazy. That's cool.
Flex on the poor guy.
I mean, it's CBS. They got a lot more motion than I do. They got a lot more money than I do. Oh, thank you. Thanks. All right. That's not your bag. Oh, you got your bag.
Not my bag.
Oh, you didn't bring a bag. All right, perfect.
All right, enjoy.
All right, thank you. Ooh, we can just walk into the rally from here, right? How can we do that?
Are you guys ready? We're coming back. I can walk you out there real quick. Or I'm sure people will let you through, but.
I mean, we wanted to. We'll wait, and then. Okay, is Bernie gonna do another interview?
Yeah, he's gonna come on out.
Okay, we'll move away. We don't want to steal the CBS interview. Let's go this way.
Chat, we switched over to the shotgun mic from the lav mics.
Is it bad? Is the shotgun mic bad?
No, I think it's just different. I can't monitor audio right now real quick.
Chat, is the audio fine?
You obviously sound further away, but this will be better. This will be better for shooting a crowd.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is great. Thank you.
Okay.
We won't be able to. I'll be back in a second. We won't be able to leave from here, right? Or we have, or
Like leave when it's done.
like when it's done, or when we want to leave. Want to leave early.
We probably could if we wanted to exit instead of dealing with the, the crowd. So just find someone over here.
Okay. And there's a press box. You said.
Yeah.
Can we get up there? Okay. Sure. Let's try.
Just
it.
saying we had better audio.
What?
Nothing. Go. I'm following you. Go. Excuse me. Sorry.
Welcome. This is your first political rally. And I want to be the first to say, I don't care who you voted for in the past. You may have voted for Donald Trump.
We can't. Yeah. I guess we can we perch here up there? What do you think?
Yeah. Are you a press or just?
I'm not.
Oh, you're press?
Yeah.
Can we just honestly right here is fine.
Americans like us. And we are here together because
You think there's room back there? It's up to you.
But we are also here today because we know that a better world is possible. But to get there, we need to be honest about where we are. Because we are witnessing an oligarchy in America. And that is when those with the most economic, political, and technological power destroy the public good to enrich themselves while millions of Americans pay the price. And we are at a point where the wealthiest people in the world, like Elon Musk and all the Republicans enabling him, are turning to loot what is left of Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security to bankroll even deeper tax cuts and sweetheart contracts for themselves, their fellow billionaires, and their corporations. And our political system right now is ill-prepared for this abuse of power. In fact, our political system enables it, starting with the role of money in politics. But I am here to remind you that we are not powerless in this moment. People are starting to put the pieces together. And ironically, the most divisive forces in our country are actually starting to bring more of us together. And that is important because the billionaire and the elite class derives their power from dividing working people apart along lines of left or right, race and gender, creed and culture. They will throw every label and judgment and cultural debate at us in the book to keep us distracted and from realizing that the only division that is truly hurting our country the most is the endless greed by those at the very, very top at the cost of everyone else. And that is why it has always been up to us, the working class of America. Our power comes from remaining focused, together, and building a movement where there is a place for everyone. For all the big talk that Republicans and the Trump administration like to flap about working people, if you actually listen carefully, every once in a while,
It's very hot.
God damn.
Actually think about us. You know, just last week, President Trump's lawyer, her name is Alina Habba.
Boo.
And when she actually had to be faced with explaining her job, and when she actually had to be faced with doing her job, this is what she had to say. Quote, what intellectual thought? When she was asked about me, quote, what intellectual thought? You were in a bar. You were in a bar, AOC, and not to have a drink, but to serve one. And I want you all to understand, I don't care what this woman says about me, but I want you to understand that she isn't just talking about me here. She's talking about you. She is talking about all of us. Because the entire job of the president's lawyer is to speak for him. Trump hired her to speak for him. So imagine what it means for our country that the president's own lawyer cannot even conceive of a working class person being intelligent simply because of the job that they have. This woman could not even recognize the American dream if it was fed to her on a silver spoon. But understand that this kind of disdain for working people by the most powerful people in this country doesn't just come from not being raised right. It's a shorthand for Elon Musk and Donald Trump's entire political agenda and a certain ugly kind of politics, lying to and screwing over working people so that they can steal from our health care and Social Security and veterans care to pay for tax cuts for the wealthiest and bailouts for their crypto billionaire friends. There's a word for this: corruption.
I want to pause this, but I can't. You can't pause IRL.
And brazen and selfish this all is. And the constant barrage of headlines and phone notifications pinging all day long, it's enough to make even the best of us give up. It's enough to make anyone want to give in to despair. And trust me, I get it. And that is by design. That is by design. Because when the system is stacked against you, it's hard to feel like anything you do matters. It's hard to feel like we matter in this democracy. And it is easier to give in to despair. And I can tell you, for a while there, when I was working as a waitress, years never being able to get ahead, I felt that way too. I tried to stop caring. I tried to just keep my head down and work my shifts and accept that this is just how things are. But that is no way to live. It's no way to live. And what I do know is that the working class does not have to live like this. In fact, we cannot live like this. And Donald Trump sees the immense pressure that working people are under. But his answer is to create an America where every man is for themselves. Now that he's in power, we can see it clear as day. He's handed the keys to Elon Musk and is selling this country for parts to the richest people on the planet for a kickback. And in exchange, they will bankroll his campaigns and those of his allies. They scratch his back, he scratches theirs, and the rest of us are left behind. And the clever thing is that the clever thing that these guys sell is making people like you and me think that we're just one step away from being in that club too. Grindset mindset, right? Except their spoils are not earned. They are not working for these billions. They are stealing these billions. Just look at what Elon Musk and Donald Trump are doing to our health care, our veterans benefits, and Social Security. So every single House Republican voted to cut Medicaid. And now they're all scared. They're saying, we didn't say that. We didn't do that. Also, let me tell you something. If I ask you, let me see. Do we have a kid around here? Okay, can I ask your son a question? Very simple question. What is 10 minus 4? I didn't say 6. I didn't say 6. That's what Republicans are doing with this budget. And what's your name? Bryce? Bryce's life depends on Medicaid. And all of us are here for Bryce, aren't we? That's what this is all about. That's what we're here for. We're here for Bryce. We're here for Bryce's mom. We're here for you. We're here for me. Because at some point, every one of us is going to need help. Every one of us. There's not some other people or every one of us. And that's what community is about. And in order to pay for even more of those tax cuts for billionaires, they're slashing programs like the Medicaid that Bryce relies on. And every single Republican voted for it. You see, these budgets aren't just fights about numbers. They are fights over our values that define us as a country. Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security were promises that we as a people have made to each other about what kind of country we are and who we are. It's not handed down from a politician or a billionaire. This is about the promises we make to each other. From neighbor to neighbor, from father to daughter, from friend to friend. You see, these budgets, again, they aren't fights about numbers. And these promises don't come from politicians, they come from us. From us. And they are promises that we make to each other. So to me, the strength of our country is not just measured by the height of our best days. It's also about who's there for us on our worst day. And that is why I'm here with you today, Rob. So let me share with you exactly what I mean. Because when they like to call us radical, and what they like to call me as radical, I believe is common sense. I believe that when a person gets sick
right now, I like it. Real apolitical.
In the wealthiest country in the history of the world. Common sense. I believe that a minimum wage
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. The minimum cost to live. Common sense. And by the way, we should see that not paying a living wage is also a form of corporate welfare and looting. Because big companies like Walmart and Amazon often rely on the food stamp program and public coffers to cover the wages that they won't pay. I believe that homes are not slot machines for investors and Wall Street, working families out of every last dollar that they have. A home is sacred. And when your landlord jacks up your rent by half overnight, or housing prices skyrocket because Wall Street treats our housing market like a casino, your government should fight for your ability to keep an affordable roof over your head. And finally, I believe our elected officials should take on abuses of corporate greed everywhere they find it. We must get big money out of politics and make clear that our country is not for sale. And that is why I don't and never will take money from lobbyists and corporations. You know, Fox News and the right wing will have you believe that these American values are something out of the Communist Manifesto. That we believe these things because we went to college and read them in a book somewhere. But let me tell you, Fox News, I don't believe these things. I don't believe in healthcare, labor, and human dignity because I'm a Marxist. I believe it because I was a waitress. Because I scrubbed toilets with my mom to go to school. Because I worked double shifts to keep the lights on. And because on my worst day, I know what it feels like to feel left behind. And I know that we don't have to live like this anymore in Las Vegas. We deserve better than this, Las Vegas. And despite the chaos that surrounds us at the moment, I want you to know that we are closer to that world than we think. This isn't just about Republicans. We need a Democratic Party that fights harder for us too. But what that means is that we, as a community, must choose and vote for Democrats and elected officials who know how to stand for the working class. In Las Vegas, I want to tell you, I want to thank you for working hard to make that happen. You all have put in the work out here. Your representative, Stephen Horsford, is a culinary union member. You did that. You did that. And it shows, because last week, when other Democrats caved, your representatives, Stephen Horsford and Senator Jackie Rosen, stood strong against the pressure in D.C. and voted against the Republican spending bill that cuts billions from programs for the working class and for our veterans exposed to burn pits. Representative Susie Lee and every Nevada House Democrat voted no too. So I want to thank you. Your state is pulling its weight out here. But we need more like them with the courage to brawl for the working class. So we must defend them, but we can't stop there. I want you, Thank you. I want you to look at every level of office around and support brawlers who fight, because those are the ones who can actually win against Republicans. Let's be real about that. And beyond elections, our task is also to build community. I'm talking about block associations, volunteer groups, causes around you. That is the connective tissue, because community is the most powerful building block we have to defeat authoritarianism and root out the corruption in the White House. So I'll end where I began. We might all come from different places, but we share a lot of the same experiences. So to all those who came here today unsure of whether or not this is where you belong, I want to say that you do. You do belong. No matter who you voted for, no matter if you know all the right words to say, no matter your race, religion, gender identity, or status, no matter even if you disagree with me on a bunch of things. But if you are willing to fight for someone you don't know, you are welcome here. If you are willing to fight for the working class, regardless of who they are, how they identify, or where they come from, you are welcome here. Here, everyone is valued. But I will say this, those leaders on either side of the aisle who are willing to put their fellow Americans down so that they can get ahead or feel better about themselves, they may best find a home somewhere else. Because in this house, we stand together. Because here we know that together without exception is the only way that we can win. So no matter how you identify or what you believe, especially out here, if you're a trans kid or a family of a trans kid, an LGBT family, we can't throw you under the bus. In fact, we can't win without you. And I want you to know that the world needs you. And I hope you see this movement is not about partisan labels or purity tests. It's about class solidarity. The thousands of people who came out here today to stand here together and say our lives deserve dignity and our work deserves respect, no matter who we are or where we come from. And we are here to make a sacred promise to each other and to kids like Bryce. And that promise is to take care of each other on our worst days and to share in the successes of our best. And it's my honor today to introduce someone to you who spent his life trying to bring us together. Because together, we will win guaranteed health care for every American. Together, we will win living wages for all. We will win a better future, and we will win a better world. And this person has given voice.
Chat, should we stay for Bernie?
Frustrations, but also to our vision. And
Should we
get a better view?
Should we stay for Bernie, Chad? Or should we go back to the hotel room? They're saying yes. They're saying they want to stay. It's a resounding yes.
Of course it is.
All right.
This is a great turnout. In fact, I've been to Las Vegas a number of times. This is by far the largest turnout. Thank you very much. I want to thank Alexandria for being here with us. She mentioned when she was a kid, she cleaned houses with her mom in order to help pay the family bills. She has not forgotten where she came from. And I want to thank Steve Horsford, who worked for the Culinary Workers Union. I'm a chairman of the Black Caucus and doing a great job in the Congress. Steve, thanks very much for what you're doing. I are Alexandria and I here in Las Vegas, and we're heading to Colorado and we're heading to Arizona. We are doing that because this country faces enormous crises, and how we respond to these crises today will impact not only our lives, but the lives of our kids, future generations and in terms of climate change, the very well-being of the planet. So today we are here to say very loudly and clearly, no, we will not accept an oligarchic form of society where a handful of billionaires run the government. No, we will not accept an authoritarian form of society with a president who undermines the Constitution every day and is working aggressively to take away our freedom of speech and freedom of assembly. No, we will not accept a society of massive economic inequalities where the very rich are becoming much richer while working families across the country struggle to put food on the table. What we're saying today as clearly as we can, in the richest country in the history of the world, we demand and will achieve an economy and a government that works for all of us, not just the 1%.
Damn, this guy's good.